Hello there everybody, Sam's Trains here, welcome to another live stream, and as you can tell I'm not on my own today. We have old Jack here, who you might well recognise as a marketing expert on the popular Hattons website, but that isn't all there is to Jack. There's a little bit more. In fact, he's got a slightly secretive other hobby.
I
Right?
do. I have quite a few different hobbies, I suppose. But
Yeah.
I've come without my Hattons hat on today, and I've come with my Lego hat on.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you've got some interesting Lego to show me today that I've never seen before.
You're almost right, okay? Because one thing I like to do is shop on Aliexpress.
Yeah.
And I've just realised this beam is like right.
I'll just keep doing this the whole time.
So I found some Lego on AliExpress, except it isn't Lego. All right. So
Okay.
this is what I have got.
Oh my god.
So it is called the Great Western Steam Train. All right. Now I posted this stream. I announced this stream a little while ago, and people sort of recognised this set. So apparently Lego do a set that is just like this. So
It does
is
look
this
familiar.
just a complete copy of a Lego set?
Let's take a look. From looking at this closely, can I do a close up for you guys? There we go.
Yeah.
This is looking pretty similar to, I think, the Hogwarts Express set that Lego do. So it looks like they've probably taken the parts list from it, maybe modified it a little bit. I presume it's going to be a little bit simpler than what they've done. Interesting colour scheme. It's not particularly GWRE, is it, with that maroon? It's almost more like an LMS logo.
Well, I mean, right, you can have a Great Western Steam logo in black, and after Hogwarts you can have a Great Western in the maroon.
This is true.
But you can't do both. Why have we got a black logo?
I'm interested where they got this logo from as well. Like a sort of let's get a close up on this.
This logo. It seems familiar.
It's quite modern though, isn't it? It's
Oh yeah.
quite a simple design.
I feel like I've seen it somewhere, and it's on the coaches too.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be like a alternate universe where steam locomotives carried on running until today, and they had to come up with new liveries for them or something? God knows.
It sure isn't very Great Western. That's for sure. Right, so I haven't told you how much this thing cost, and I think I will keep the price a secret. We'll keep it a surprise until we've built some of it or all of it, and then you can have a guess how much you think this sort of thing is worth.
Sounds fun.
But as an estimate, if this was made by Lego and it was in a proper box and it was properly made, what are we talking for a set of this kind?
I'd say you're probably looking, if you were getting the track of it as well, maybe £150 to £200 typically. I want to say. Obviously, that's new price for like a newish set. Some of the sets, which we may be able to look at something else a bit later, I've got some real Lego down below as well.
Foreshadow.
You know, some of that, like used, it can go up to £300, £400 a set.
Okay.
Just because of Lego being such a collectible, you know, sellout item.
Okay.
So,
well,
who knows? Let's see if it's worth it.
I'll just laugh and smile smugly because I know how much this thing costs. Okay? And we'll reveal that later.
I'm excited to know. I'll have to buy one myself afterwards. Well, let's see how we get on first, I guess.
Yeah. So we'll check in with the viewers. We'll see how everybody is. We'll do some shout outs. And then we'll dig in and take a look. The biggest thing I'm interested in is the instructions. Because if they suck and if they make literally no sense, like a lot of Chinese stuff is, you know, that is the case, then we are screwed, I think, today.
Maybe, yeah.
We might not be able to do it. But hopefully we will. So
I'm sure we can find a way.
We're gonna try.
I'll have to flex my Lego skills. Yeah. If there's no manual, I'll just do it on the fly. We'll make something else.
This guy is the boss today because I'm not a Lego man. Okay, it's been 20 years maybe since I've played with
Really?
Maybe. I've got a big box over there, but I was a Connects man.
Maybe this will reignite something inside you. Maybe
it will. Maybe I'll sell all my models and buy Lego. Anyway, how's everybody doing? You can do some as well, Jack, if you can.
I'll crane in and make it out.
We got Blue Boy 3801 says hello. Nice to see you, Blue Boy.
Yeah, we got the TRRO Railroad, I think that was, says hello. So hello to you as well.
Yeah, we got Alex Dent. Good afternoon, lads. I'm glad that people are actually tuning in for this because we didn't know whether anybody would actually care. Oh, look, there's one for you there, Jack.
Oh, thanks, Kelly. Yeah, nice to hear from you again.
I'll have to give you your £2 before we go. Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate it. And not a train driver. Yeah, he's watching with his cat.
Oh, I should have brought my cat along as well. Yeah. Would have made sense. We got CRS2 Racing says hello. We've got Brody there. We've got loads of guys coming in here. Thanks for everyone for tuning in.
Any Lego experts in the chat? Anybody know what we've gotten ourselves into? There we go. That's Kelly's pop up there.
There we go.
Right, my dude. Do you want to do the honours?
Let's do it. Let's crack in.
Yeah.
How do we do this?
I'm really interested to see these instructions.
Me too, you know.
Because if they get them right, we're going to be fine.
Well, what I'm hoping is that, like, traditionally Lego, they tend to split up the instructions. So we got one book here.
Yeah.
Typically Lego, they quite often do two. So they'll split it out so that you get, like, you know, part one might be the loco and then you get the coaches in part two, something like that.
So it doesn't look like
we're not doing that, okay?
Interesting.
Okay. So this looks like a Lego manual. Like, this is much exactly right.
No words, which is probably a blessing, isn't it?
It's sort of weird because it looks exactly like a Lego manual, but, like, just the fonts and stuff are a bit different.
Okay.
But
what do you expect?
It looks reasonably easy to follow.
So are they laid out in terms of the different bags of stuff?
This is what I would... Yeah, so you got bag one, if we can find that, if you want to organise what we've got.
Yeah, okay. So where are the numbers on these?
I don't know.
Oh, look. That's some great Western-y, tradey stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Show that.
We've got numbering on there and stuff. But I don't see numbers on it. I don't know if you're meant to guesstimate.
3440. Do you think... Would somebody look that up, please?
Yeah, was there a 34XX?
I
don't think so.
What have we got? We've got Harry Chapman. Hello to you both. Have you thought of buying a Hornby Loco from Wish? I've never found a Hornby Loco on Wish. The closest was that Lima Italian Loco from Aliexpress. And that was far from Hornby.
Like, I'm going to level with you. I'm actually impressed by these instructions. Yeah. Like... It doesn't look like it's got the finesse of a Lego product. Like, I'm just looking at the couplings between the coaches and stuff.
Right.
Whereas Lego go for these really nice little magnetic swinging mechanisms on them, which are really good. This is literally just coupled, like, forcefully in place.
So it's a noticeably different design from what Lego use then?
It is in some cases, but in others it looks close enough to what they would do.
You know what? If it's not a direct copy, then we should be in for an interesting day.
I think so, yeah. So... I'll lay that out there.
Okay.
None of these seats have numbers on.
That is true.
Is it these serial codes? So we've got 30... No.
Well,
they're all different numbers.
Right. So that
is
a problem. Yeah. Well, is it the last number? That's last
Well,
number.
I've got 1 and 2 here.
We've got 04. That's another 04.
I think that might be it, you know.
this appears to be
Is
identical.
this the model code?
Well, these
59002 0301 0202.
and this is 04, and we've got a duplicate here. Oh, 2 coaches then, I guess.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's. I thought we were spent.
So I'm going to presume that this is one. It does have got some wheels in it.
Okay. Look at this. I noticed we've got a few off-coloured.
Oh, there's some deformities here by the looks of it.
Oh, let's have a look.
There's some frosty pieces there.
So I mean, that's a bit of a telltale.
That's a bit
This ain't Lego,
manufacturing
folks. Yeah.
problem.
That's weird.
Obviously, the one big thing you can tell as well is on the actual studs themselves, they will have Lego printed
Oh yeah.
on a legit set.
It's so strange not to have.
If you feel it, it's not brittle or anything. It's pretty.
Feels like Lego.
Yeah, it feels legit to me.
In fact, those 2 blobs that are discoloured, that's obviously where the plastic was injected, because you could see the little.
Yeah, good point.
knobs.
Yeah. Obviously, Lego will go to great lengths to hide that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But this is.
This ain't Lego.
This ain't Lego, people.
Right. Well, I mean, it's kind of obvious what this one is. We've got wheels, loco bits.
So I guess that's going to be with number 1.
So I mean, these bags look. You can sort of identify stuff in most of these bags. I mean, obviously, that's going to be a coach body of some sort. Yeah. So you know Lego trains, right? You've got quite a few of them. So what are we looking for in terms of standards with this thing?
Well, I don't really know what to expect with it, to be honest. But like I say, looking at the manual, it looks reasonable enough. Yeah. I'm just curious as to whether there'll be any, I'm not really great at identifying them, but there are a lot of, illegal building techniques in Lego, which is just, a no-no, you just don't do it.
Right.
Like fudging things together and having things, awkwardly protrude onto each other and things like that.
Okay.
I'll be interested to see if there's anything that feels like that, where you're kind of forcing it in. But, given looking at it, it seems reasonably simple.
Okay.
But, still, there's a fair amount of detail in here as well. Okay. But obviously with Lego, they like to put a lot of... Ooh, another super chat there for you.
That was DLT Berkshire by the looks of things.
Very good.
Oh, and Kelly apparently really misses Platform 1 and she hopes it will return.
Alright, well, maybe one day. It's not something we've got fully on the cards for the moment, but if you stay tuned to Hattons, we'll be sure to let you know if we do any more video content in the future.
Nice.
But today is all about the Lego, I'm afraid.
Yeah, Kelly,
no Hattons today, unfortunately.
How dare you bring up that filthy word in this stream, Kelly? Right.
Well, yeah, no, Lego likes to put in a lot of, I want to say, little Easter eggy features in there. So a lot of the times in the coaches, you'll have people, you can arrange people buying from the buffet car, and you use a little coffee machine or a toilet or something in there, and they just put a lot of detail in. I've got a feeling there's not going to be that. I don't see any figures.
I haven't seen any figures. Do the figures usually come pre-built?
No, quite often you actually build them yourselves, but
I haven't seen any heads or limbs or anything.
I'd be a bit frightened if there was, to be honest.
Yeah, well that would have been excellent.
So
I've had some feet people, but never mind.
I'm going to go on a limb and say that the one at the end of that surely must be that this is the number 1.
Let's go for it. Well, can you see any of the pieces in that bag?
I haven't got a clue.
Absolutely.
I feel like this is.
I mean,
not really.
These can't relate to the bags because step 1 is just 2 pieces, and there are no.
Not those.
No.
This has got wheels in it. And so this is building the locomotive. There's a lot of loco wheels in this.
Right.
So I'm gonna say that this is part of that.
Okay.
Then obviously you need just sort of connection pieces, which are a lot of what's going to be in these.
Right.
What we may need to do is the ones that are. I think these are for the coaches because you've got window frames and stuff, even though that says number 1.
So we can put those to one side then.
So I think we can just safely discard those for the moment.
Okay.
These are loco bags.
Right. So
and then what we may need to do is kind of get all of this stuff and just arrange it.
Yeah, figure out what it's about. So I've seen. So anything that there is a duplicate of is going to be the coaches because we've got 2 coaches, right?
I think so, yeah.
So I don't know what I've done with them.
I think those 2 look the same to me.
Yeah.
We'll have a look at the front.
The numbers match.
There's a lot of these grey pieces on the chassis, and there's grey
That's
pieces
3 and that's 4. 04 I did see 2 of.
Oh, I think I might have that too.
That one is 5.
There's a 2, there's a 2.
So I mean they are sort of numbered. This has no number on it. but this looks like it's got some of the little like mechanically bits inside.
Yeah, that looks like it'd be for this.
So we'll put that as a maybe.
Yeah, that's one of those gear pieces. That's one of the first ones that we need.
Right. Oh my god.
So obviously you've not built Lego in a long time.
Oh no.
When you did
There's that number.
Oh.
Right on the edge.
Like,
sorry, carry on.
How would you ever make that out? So like when you would have last built Lego, do you just jump straight in, or would you have done any prep in advance?
We're talking me as a non-functioning child who came in and saw the set assembled and got to play with it.
Right.
That's
okay.
what we're talking.
That's the level we're dealing with here.
That's the level.
So the sort of, let's say, the sort of proper technique is you unbag everything that you need for this part, regardless of us not knowing which bag is what we need. But what you're then supposed to do is then like organize them into the piles of what is like reasonably similar, so it makes it easier to find things.
I see. So like for like parts.
It's incredibly boring, but
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe we can make it look good on a camera for you guys.
If it's faster in the long run.
So I don't know. I've got a feeling that I have no idea what they're for. They say
I found some duplicate bags, but I can't seem to find them anymore.
I think these three are to do with the loco.
That's 03. Let me put these in order, and I'll find the duplicates and get them out of the way.
Shall I start unbagging this one?
Yeah, if you think that's what we need. So these both say 02, but they don't look similar at all. So maybe the numbers mean nothing.
I don't know why they numbered them in the instructions, and then there's no indication whatsoever of what it is.
Look, you buy a Lego set, right, to fill a bit of time and have some fun. If by doing this they've made you fill an infinite amount of time, then maybe that means an infinite amount of fun.
This bag's in Polish, and a bit of Italian. Yeah, that doesn't seem particularly useful. I'm gonna get. Oh, these ones are already a lot of stuck together pieces here.
Oh, pre-assembled.
Yeah.
Is that that's a no-no for Lego?
It can happen. I mean, stuff like when it moves around in transit, stuff might attach to itself, but not quite like that. So I'm gonna try and organise some of this stuff so we at least know what we're looking at.
Well, have you recognised any of the stuff from the booklet yet?
No. I've got wheels here. This is railway related. But I mean, like I say, so far the pieces, like I can tell as a Lego nerd that this is not Lego because it doesn't. It just looks off.
Okay.
But these are legitimate like pieces.
Okay.
Like this is the
So you would
type.
find these in a Lego set.
There are terms for all of these pieces, but I'm terrible at remembering things like that.
All right.
But you've got these sort of flat pieces. These are all fairly standard.
It doesn't look very new, does it? There's like scratches.
It does look like it's been used.
Has somebody tried to build this already?
Oh yeah, this is loads of marks all over. Yeah.
Like, has a cat played with this before we've had chance?
I think someone in the chat said before they wanted the cat to play with it, so maybe Lego for cats is like a new thing we could do.
Keep your cat away from my Lego, please. I'm actually allergic to cats.
Are you?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
So if it's true that a cat has played with this set, we might be in trouble today.
Yeah, there might be some issues going on here.
Yeah.
I'll stay on high alert.
Good.
Right. I'm recognising some of these from other Lego sets that I've done before.
I'll have a look at the booklet while you sort.
I'm going to try and figure this out somehow.
Understand what on earth is going on. So, right off the bat, we haven't started yet, but we've identified a major problem that could have easily been solved by putting numbers on the bags. Aliexpress man. I hope you're watching this. I think it's unlikely. Yeah. So
bit of product development needed for their team, I suppose.
So the first instructions are for some sort of mechanical area. It's got gears and shafts in it. So that has gears and shafts in it.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say this isn't motorizable.
Probably
but it does look like it will push along and you'll get some representation of like the valve gear and stuff.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think it did say on the listing that it was not motorised. But obviously not. But
I feel like we'll be in a lot more trouble if it was, to be honest.
It'll probably blow up and take it.
Set fire to the table. Okay, these seem to be along the same lines. So we've got like the smoke box and other wheels in here.
Okay. If you can identify another bag that you think is Loco, I can, and you trust me, I can have a go.
You see these really small bags, all this stuff.
Yeah.
If you just start getting it out and like organize it, because a lot of that stuff is just going to be connection pieces, which are kind of relevant to most of it, really. So a lot of it is going to be the same across multiple bags.
Okay.
I imagine.
All right. Well, I'll go with it. So DLT Berkshire says that does that engine look like the Hogwarts version of City of Truro?
Maybe.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, a little bit of Truro going on with that, maybe.
Yeah.
It certainly. I mean, let's be honest here. It's the Hogwarts Express set, but they've changed the colours.
Like, I know it's Lego, and you're never gonna get like a rounded look to it, but it has got quite a boxy smoke box, doesn't it? So it almost looks a bit southern to me.
Yeah, it's a
like
strange one.
A bit of a Boyd-ish sort of design.
Yeah. We'll have to, once we've built it and we're familiar with it, we'll have to look at what this was copied from and just see if it actually looks the same.
Yeah, we can kind of find something that looks reasonably similar.
Right, so
this is definitely all look, because you've got the side number plates for the cab.
Right, so that's
and
a
we've
good
got
sign.
The smoke box door here. We've got
maybe this is flames for the firebox.
Oh wow! Now that doesn't look like a Lego flame. I'm gonna say.
No, that looks like something crap you stick on your car or something. And there's two of them.
A decal for like a 1992 Vauxhall Corsa or something like.
And there's these little plastic. What on earth are these going to be for? Are they gauges for inside the cab?
Little nibs, like.
I think this is cab detail. Look, that is definitely some sort of handle.
Some nice. Oh yeah.
What do you
so
reckon,
like a
folks?
little, you know.
That has
regulator
got to be,
handle or something.
That is going to be a gauge. That's my guess, anyway. Yeah, look.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And it's actually a printed piece as well. That's not bad.
That is seriously quite cool.
Okay.
And then here's
so they've done that at least.
Yeah. So does anyone have one of these official sets? Like, are these part of the original thing, or has someone at Aliexpress come up with something new?
Maybe. I can see on the picture there are some of those translucent pieces on the front by the buffers. So I don't know if they're supposed to be like headlights or something. Which, you know, Steve Loco is famous for having built-in headlights.
Headlights. This could just be general accessories then.
Maybe. I mean, quite often what you find with Lego too is that you get a lot of extra pieces. Well, not a lot, but like you quite often get like extras of these little pieces because just part of the packaging process, it can never be perfect of dropping the exact amount in.
Okay.
So you end up with some extras basically, and you know, if you wanted to, you could add them in, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a bit of customization.
Yeah. So we'll have to see whether we get anything like that.
I don't feel like there's any sort of arrangement to this.
Well, there is only two of these control things. There's only two maybe I don't know. Depends how many the recipe calls for.
I'm interested to see what they're going to be for.
Why do you reckon it ain't going to be for the cab?
Well, you'd presume so, but you can never tell with these sort of things. It might be like, oh, there's a fire in the buffet car. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope there's some cool little Easter egg things like that.
Yeah, because that's part of the fun of all this kind of stuff, really, is that you get a bit of a strange little things to find inside. Okay. So.
Ooh. I can't tell whether these are supposed to be different or whether they're just off colour.
What have we got there?
I don't know. There's just like some slightly.
They look like they might just be a different colour for inclusion somewhere, because there's sort of those sort of pieces on the roof to be vents on the coaches, by the looks of it. So they've got a few different types of that.
Yeah. I've got to say, I mean, I know how much this cost and you don't. This is quite impressing me so far. I mean, we haven't put a single part together yet, but...
That is kind of influencing my idea of what this might cost then, in that case.
Okay.
I'll keep an idea in my head and we'll find out at the end, I suppose.
Yeah.
Right, so that's... There are some things.
Yes, we have things.
We have some pieces.
We can move the track, I guess, out of the way.
Do we want to come up with a collective term for fake Lego? Like a different name? Like Fego or something?
Yeah, Fego will do it.
I feel like that's easier and less, like, you know, Lego won't be too
Suing
upset.
Sam Strains.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we call it Lego and they're like, that's not Lego. Okay.
Right.
I think
This is the problem now because we have to
that piece
start.
isn't there. So there is more Loco pieces yet to be found.
Right. Well, I mean, Coach or Loco? I'll let you make the call. I could have sworn I found the duplicate bag at some point.
I think that's a Coach one.
Okay.
Because there's like smaller wheels in here.
Yeah.
But then at this point, I'm just starting to think: is everything just in any bag?
I hope not. I really hope not. Surely not.
I can't find the piece that I need. Oh no. Yeah, that's one of the pieces I need is in there.
Right, we're opening another bag.
Let's just open everything.
I've noticed there are even different types of bag. You've got this bag which is like heat sealed at the top, and then you've got this with the jagged edges. Like,
oh yeah.
Are they made by entirely different people?
Maybe they've got like multiple factories on there.
Like this is insane.
Let's put these guys over here. I'm trying to keep all like the wheels and stuff together.
Yeah. So do they look like the? Do you think they will be the same coach? Do you think the Loco bogey wheels will be the same as the coach wheels? Because if they're different, then we can.
I hazard a guess that they're gonna at least be a bit different.
Okay.
Like it looked like they were smaller on the picture too.
Right.
So I'm guessing that these little ones that we've got are the coach ones.
Okay.
Let's get this here.
They're going to be the coach ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do think that's definitely a coach bag because it's got like window frames and stuff. So I think we can safely say that is a coach one.
Right. In other words, that is definitely Loco wheel.
I would say so.
Cool.
Something tells me we're going to be here a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a good job we started this when we did.
Yeah. Maybe you'll be coming back.
Yeah, I'll come back tomorrow
many,
and like,
many
finish it up.
times.
That's with him. You can go. Yeah, this is not ideal sort of arranging of the pieces, I guess.
No.
But it at least separates it because otherwise, if you just empty a bag onto a table and then you're just routing every time for the piece, at least you can generally kind of see stuff.
No, I'm with you. This is more efficient in the long run.
But if I was going into like full OCD Lego mode, I would be like, right, this is my flat pieces area. This is my kind of, full block stacked piece. This is the like,
No,
I would go full OCD, but in the interests of actually building something,
I think
I can't go too OCD.
Another issue is that with the colours in the booklets from Lego usually match the stuff.
Yeah.
Because here we're showing dark grey parts, which we don't have. We don't have like
I don't
these
see
big,
many.
These big pieces. We don't have any dark grey pieces.
No.
These big long things, whatever they're called, these are shown as grey in the booklet.
Yeah, they're more like Lego Technic pieces as well. Those style.
So the colour
interesting.
isn't necessarily going to match.
So it might look a bit unusual,
Well,
but I think we can make the best of it.
I mean, it's just picking pieces out of the booklet, because the colours don't match the parts.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So, I mean, I guess the red parts and stuff like that is going to be okay.
But I guess generally it's going to, like, you'll be able to identify what piece it is, and the colour's not going to matter too much, I guess.
No, hopefully.
But if it's, like, black and a very dark grey, and there's going to be a difference, you're not going to really be able to tell. I don't know if it's just a printing of the brochure thing. It's not very good, but...
Because, right, the contents of these two bags looks identical, right?
Yeah.
But they're totally different bags.
It's a different style of bag. It's
totally different kind of bag.
That's quite a, rough, thick plastic. That's a soft plastic.
It's a different plastic entirely.
How does that happen?
I don't know. There's no printing on this one. Like, there's no gold numbers. There's no telling.
I love it.
There's no telling.
I love the randomness of it. It's great.
Well,
so I think I can start.
you can start.
What
Okay.
would you? How should we do it? Do you want to do a page in turn or whatever?
Yeah. Well,
or something like that.
You get started.
I'll
and
make
then,
some headway on it.
And then I can take the hot seat and do a page.
Okay.
And we'll all cringe at how long it takes you. So where do you think this is? What are we starting with? What on earth is this?
I think this is a chassis because you've got what we're starting off with is some like base pieces, but then we're getting straight into like a mechanism straight away with some little gears.
Yeah.
So and we've got these what appear to potentially be axles.
Okay.
So
yeah, I'd agree with
I do think we're doing the drivetrain straight away.
Yeah.
But I'll go ahead and I'll place our first brick.
Yeah, let's have a.
Should we have a one more momentous occasion? So that's going on there, and clicks into place just nicely. And then we've got another straight on.
How's the fit of the parts compared with that Lego?
Totally fine. Feels fine to me.
Feels good.
Try that again.
Let's have a look at the.
Lego can sometimes be a bit more clicky.
Snappy. Okay.
But generally fits. It's tight. That's what you want.
Okay. Good. Right. So it might actually go together then as a set. That's a bonus.
So. I'm on the stage 2 and we're already missing parts
so
again. So I think this guy, if you want to take him open.
I mean, for the record, there are many bags with these sorts of parts in them.
Yeah.
By the looks of things.
It does seem like we're just going to have to, unless we're like really obviously missing something here.
I don't know.
I couldn't see anything that indicated.
I mean, that booklet shows a gigantic number 1 on the front of the bag. There is nothing like that. Like, genuinely nothing.
I have a feeling this is what you're generally going to run into with the sort of fakery. Okay, so I need 2
I'll give you
these
so you can get started. Is it this you need?
I need one. Yeah, so one of those with...
One of those and a shorter one.
It doesn't really particularly show this... So, like,
no.
One thing... This is straight away a thing that what Lego likes to do is that... Oh, no, I'm lying.
Right.
I'm lying. It's got the scale on it. It does have the scale.
Oh.
So you can match up what you want. So
okay, let me show that.
3 and 4. There we go. So I've got number 3.
So this is like so that you know that you've got the right piece.
Difficult to show you without getting my thumb in the way, but that's number 3, and then we've got number 4, which matches up to that. That's what Lego puts in their mind. Also, fair play.
Nice.
They've actually
they've copied something properly.
Yeah, they've been considerate. That's pretty good.
I guess you need that.
That guy, and then I need one more of the gears.
Another gear thing. Are all the gears the same?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I mean, for this anyway. So we want the short one here, going through the gear, which can go on stuff. Can go in there.
I'll sort these out while you do it.
That will go through here. Then we've got that red tunnel piece. And then the same on that end. This is what I quite enjoy because when you start building it, like, what on earth is this going to be?
Yeah.
And then when it eventually takes shape, you're like, oh, so that's what I was building this whole time. Which is what I find quite fun about Lego, really.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So we've built this. That's
we've
certainly a thing.
It's an object.
It's a thing with gears
Does it go around nicely?
It spins in a certain degree of movement.
Is it free?
No, it's quite stiff.
Are we talking?
But I mean, I think it's probably meant to be. It's probably meant to have a bit of resistance to it anyway. Oh, seems fine to me.
Good. I mean, I don't know about these things.
So we've got this, and so we've got that green does not match that in any way. But I'm gonna take.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that is what they're intending for that to be.
I mean, if the worst thing we do is get some of the colours in the wrong places, I think we'll be okay.
I think we'll manage with that.
I will happily take that.
Okay, so that's in the middle here. That's in the middle on that side.
A bit concerned.
Yeah, it's definitely not as clicky. It like pushes on, but it's not like it's loose. It snaps on.
Put them together and just see.
Yeah, have a feel.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like you're like squishing them together, and it sort of grips somehow.
Because you do have like a noticeable like.
Yeah.
When you do a Lego piece.
Whereas these keep sort of sliding and then it stops when it gets to the end of its travel.
Yeah.
But they don't come apart easily. Afterwards.
No, I think that's acceptable.
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
And then we need 2 more of those and a 6 black sort of rod piece, which I think I saw at one of these. Yeah. Check the scale, of course, and that's.
Oh yes,
right?
yes.
I'm actually genuinely quite impressed that they've bothered to include that.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure some of these won't do that.
Yeah. Well, let's see if they're consistent with it across the set. So, I mean, we found the right bag. We've got all of this all over the place, which is right in your way. And like the seventh bag we opened was the right bag. That is actually really embarrassing because clearly this is not what we were after. These gigantic parts.
I mean, it looks like Loco pieces, so I just assumed, right, because you're not really sure what you're going to be building first, I guess.
But you just know this gigantic pile is going to be the last stuff we need.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Right, well that's all those parts.
Okay, so we've got whatever this is at the moment.
Oh, interesting.
And I don't completely see...
I
don't really understand why they're using these gears and why they're connected to anything, because they can't spin. Because the rods have gone through this set piece, which has no movement to it. So none of this moves. What? So I don't really understand why it's there. I don't know if they're trying to do a Lego thing of like actually having you build the internal mechanism for fun.
So that it looks like it could work?
Yeah, just so you know it's there.
Closer look at this.
But it doesn't do anything.
So, I mean, I saw that when you just started talking, and I thought this is the coolest thing ever because they've geared these axles together so that they all move together.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It's just
But they
fixed.
can't move.
Because, and that's the exact pieces it tells you, they're fixed so that cannot move.
Wait, so we can't, so when we put this on a Lego train set or whatever, we won't be able to push it along? The wheels will just be fixed?
I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe this is just like a demonstrative piece of internal...
This is a practice, and we'll do a real Loco later on.
Yeah, this is like the first bag is just the training session, and then there's like 10 more to do.
That's so disappointing. The Aliexpress listing showed big train sets running.
Maybe it's wrong.
It showed a room full of knockoff Lego actually working and running, and we are a few minutes into the build. And already there is a part that actually physically prevents the wheels from turning, we think.
I mean, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. It might be that this is like, on a more traditional model railway locomotive, sometimes you'll have a demonstration of the valve gear that doesn't actually work or something like that, like inside cosmetic. Okay. Maybe it's cosmetic detail that you'll never see.
Maybe.
So I need...
I'm not convinced.
4 of these. And whatever that is. And then another one of those. So... What am I doing? Okay. Oh no, I've completely skipped a step there. What am I doing?
There's this as well.
The stress of this is getting to me.
That?
Yeah, that's what that is.
Oh, is that just the same thing but upside down?
For some reason they make it grey, so you don't know what it is.
Oh, great. Oh, so the parts that are assembled are greyed out.
Yeah.
And the new additions have the actual colour.
That's pretty standard to Lego too.
Okay. That makes sense.
So,
okay.
2 of these, and then 2 of those. So then we're putting a bit of a top on this.
A. Oh, we've got an A. This is not good.
Oh! I have absolutely no idea why. But you now take these pieces back off again.
Oh. Were they holding something in place?
How am I together?
So were they required? Were they holding something steady while you assembled something?
And then it just destroys it as you bring it off. Come on.
You see, this is really backing up my theory about this entire thing being designed just to waste as much time as possible. I think that's what's happening.
It's making it seem more complicated than it is. So I think it's there to like guide it on, but there's absolutely no reason why you would need that because you could just put it on,
right?
Which is what you would do in a Lego set. So that was completely unnecessary.
Right.
I've never seen that before in a Lego set.
Those parts. Step 1.
I put it on the wrong
Put
way.
the green things on. Step 2. Take the
off.
green things off again.
So and then it's confused me now.
Yeah, and now the piece that you just built.
What have I done?
Is ruined, and we've now got to try and repair it. Oh, when I get into the hot seat. This is going to be a disaster.
If I am already getting confused and making mistakes with this, what is going to happen? Right, and I've got to take this one off. So, okay, try to be careful. If I keep that there, okay, that'll stay. So now, now we do have a mechanism that should...
Right,
there you go, that spins now.
That's worth a close-up, if ever there was such a thing.
So now this...
So after a really unnecessary tangent...
I have no idea why it told you to put those fixed pieces on. I'm presuming it's to make it easy so that you can guide it in, but
yes,
you could have just put it in anyway, because it'll stay there.
Then having to take them off again and have the thing collapse negates any easiness that was produced in the first place.
Well, no matter. Let's proceed.
This is brilliant. You know, I thought this is going to be fun. It's going to be a perfect Lego copy. It's going to be sensible.
They're always going to find a way to just screw something up with it.
Just let you know that it's...
just remember, it's not quite Lego, guys.
You've bought something cheap and now you're going to pay for it.
This is what you get.
It's going to take you 10 days.
So now I need the ones that I did get before, because I got excited and skipped the steps.
Okay. It's like scaffolding, says CND Bob. Do we think
it is a bit? Yeah, I can see why you'd think that.
Yeah. Keegan Hopkins, nearly 200 likes apparently.
Ooh, thank you very much.
They're there to hold them in place probably. Might just fall out without them. Could you have done it without those?
I could have done it with all those pieces in it. I mean...
This is the Lego expert.
I said this isn't expert, but, you know, I've built enough of these that I could, you know, I've never seen Lego require you to put something on and then take it off.
Oh, amazing.
So we've got this now.
Okay. And that looks
which
like...
feels robust enough. I mean, it's a nice little...
Is this going to be a coupling of some sort?
I think you might be right there, yeah.
So, is that how Lego stuff couples together?
No, absolutely not.
It's like how trying stuff couples together.
In a way, yeah. Like, with Lego, what they try to do is they try to manufacture, like, almost as little pieces as possible so that everything is, like, it looks like Lego pieces, but then they will make custom pieces where they need it.
Okay. So that is like a custom piece.
So... with the coupling, well, that's a fairly, like, that could be a genuine piece.
Okay.
But with Lego, with the couplings, they'll make a coupling Lego piece.
Right,
But it is just one big molded piece, which will have, I think it has buffers on it,
okay,
and the magnetic coupling system, but it's just like a piece that you clip on.
Okay.
Which is like, they don't like to do that all the time because they like everything to be Lego blocks as much as it can be.
Right.
But then there's some points where it's like, it's just not going to work if you don't do that. So what I think this is going to do is, the coaches will also have one of those end coupling pieces on.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm presuming they're just going to clip something between them.
Yeah.
Which is a bit janky, but it'll work.
Yeah. Unless there's a horrible hook on the coaches. On
Maybe.
one end.
I mean, do you want to... So it's immediately getting a lot more complicated now. Do you want to have a go?
Yeah.
So that this thing.
Right.
And then you can have... Shall I point there? So can you see from there?
I like this though, I have to say.
Yeah.
I didn't expect gears and moving shafts.
Yeah, no, me neither. I thought it might have just been a static model.
It ain't freely turning. It feels a bit like a Bachmann chassis, but it's turning, and that's the main thing.
It works, you know.
Right.
Okay, so
what do I do?
Generally, what I do to make so that you know you have got the right thing, I collect all the pieces that I need and put them in one pile first.
Okay.
Especially for one of these where there's like so many. So
right.
I can see straight away you've got these little gritty pieces.
Yeah.
So you need all of them.
All of those. I need these little peachy coloured things.
Then we need the edged.
Is that
clipping pieces?
I don't think I've seen those.
Oh no. We may have reached another impasse.
Yes.
Good.
Do you want to see if you can spot them in here?
Let's have a look.
I'll have a look and see if I can see the other bits.
We'll do the switcheroo.
So there is another one of those. There's another one of these coupling-y things.
Oh yeah.
So maybe
that might be for the coach later.
That might be for the other end. I don't know.
Maybe.
I won't suppose anything.
So many of those we need two.
There's also another like L bracket in black as well.
I think I've got those.
That has like a four-way one. Oh, well done. Yes.
Got those.
Yep.
And then one grey standard. That's a very classic Lego piece there, right there.
I recognise that piece.
Then a grey one of those.
One of the flatty ones that's been sat on.
And then the unsat on version of it.
That's the one that's been on a diet.
Then this peculiar thing.
Do you recognise that Lego piece?
Yeah, that's a fairly common one.
Okay.
And then this, which I do quite often see with like the indentation piece in it. And then a long black piece. There you go.
6 bumps.
And that's your lot.
That's it.
So,
right.
I kind of want to like trial by fire you and just see what you do.
Okay. So we're building on. So is this grey section? Is this like what I do first and then put it onto this?
Yeah. So like, if you go through each step as it comes.
Okay.
That'll build it up, and then you'll attach it onto what we've already got, essentially.
Okay. So this steppy thing goes on there, right?
Yeah.
That's a good start. This long thing goes on there. Oh yeah, I haven't used much Lego in my time, but this you can kind of tell.
It's spongy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's spongy. Right, and then what on earth goes on? Well, this goes in the middle. Oh, I see. Okay, and then we've got the creamy parts at the front. This is fun.
It's good.
And then the grey. Oh, I'm guessing these are the steps, are they?
Yeah, it looks like it to me.
So
it couldn't be anything else.
And the hollow bits stick out the back. So this is looking like a buffer beam. If I had to guess.
It could be, but then because you've got like side footsteps potentially on the edges.
Something like a coupling, and then I can see buffers going on that later. Or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. Right, and then that's all held in place by this thing on the top. Is that the right one? Doesn't look the same colour.
Yeah, it looks right.
That's right. And then some of these black things. Oh no! It's the things that look like steps. Is that them?
Yeah, that's quite poor in that it's showing you multiple pieces put on at once.
Right, so these have to go on too.
Yeah, so like I'd put those curved ones on.
You put them on first.
And then attach the little kind of grid pieces on the side.
Mm.
Usually, I think Lego would kind of show you that you would have had to have put those pieces on first.
Okay.
Because it looks a bit confusing.
So that they've assumed that I am smarter than I actually am. I noticed that it calls for 6 of these pieces, but this looks as though we're only
using a few.
4.
Ooh! I can see them on the back too.
Really?
So you do put them on the coupling side as well.
Where?
On the edge
on the
there,
ends.
I think on those two. But how would you know unless you really look?
That is really... Let's show them the only indication.
Is there. That's the indication. I don't see... Yeah, okay. So it's in colour there.
Ah, yeah, okay.
So we might have just missed that there, but...
You see, I think they're expecting us to have the same Chinese efficiency that they might have over there. But look, we British people, we're kind of dumb. So we need better instructions.
We need to be told what to do.
Yeah. But I like the pictorial instructions. I think.
Yeah, this is what I would expect. I'm actually quite impressed by them, to be honest.
Yeah,
it's clear enough.
It's not terrible.
It's what I would expect. I was half expecting there to be no instructions.
Yeah.
When you first showed me this, so.
This would not get built if that was the case.
Yeah, I thought that might, the little booklet. I thought it might have just been a picture to show you what was it.
Yeah.
Not actually give you the instructions.
I think we will be able to do it. I think I could say that now.
Yeah. I mean, we might be here till midnight, but,
maybe. Hey, I built this thing.
You've done it.
I did it. Is that it? Is that everything?
Yeah, so then now we can put it on. So it's on that end of
this end, like that.
And then it just clips on. Yeah, there we go.
That is a front buffer beam.
That has to be, yeah.
Or a back buffer beam. Oh, maybe I reckon that's the cab end then, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know what else it could be, really.
Yeah. I love how you're going to be in the background.
I'll just look and
there you go.
admire it admiringly.
So this might be the bottom of the firebox, maybe. Bit concerning that we've only got 2 axles in here.
Yeah. I mean, there's more wheels than that, so eventually one more must be put on. Maybe
they're dummy wheels then, because there's a drive shaft that goes through there.
Yeah.
So you can't have another through axle.
Unless
we have to take the drive shaft out again later.
Yeah, we send a page and it's like, disassemble everything that you've just built.
Did you enjoy it? let's start the real thing.
So I've collected the next lot of pieces.
Oh, okay.
So this should be fairly simple because it's
Oh,
just...
am I doing this as well?
Go for it.
Okay.
So
Right,
this is just
where are
to
we?
place all the pieces along the top section,
Okay.
basically.
Yeah, alright, I'll do that.
So that's a nice one to do.
On the opposite end from where we worked, I need... Do these stick out the end like this? Is it like that?
Yeah, no, it does overhang. Yeah.
Is that right then?
That looks fine. Yeah.
Okay, with a white
Because
block.
it could be that something else is then going to like that's going to be
on.
the attachment piece for it.
Okay.
So maybe that's where the next set of wheels are going to go. Maybe it's like a split chassis or something.
A multi-story locomotive. Right, and then it's like a 4-piece block behind that.
Yeah.
And then the 6
Fill it in.
Yeah. Ooh. It all fits together.
I'm pleasantly surprised. I think it's pretty good.
It is, yeah.
Do you know what as well? Like,
This is cool.
what you know what you were saying about like the pieces like potentially being like different colours to what you expect as well.
Yeah.
But looking those, they're all the same grey. They're all the same black.
Yeah, they're not.
At least there's no discoloration.
Yeah.
Although I say that this one's a little bit off, but generally they're the right colour.
Yeah.
So you know it's not going to look a mismatch or anything
No,
like that, like
no.
a Harlequin locomotive or something. Like
I thought when these sections were greyed out in the instructions, I didn't realise that was for after they're built and they're just not sort of emphasised. I
Right.
thought that was them trying to represent black, and I thought that would make it difficult to build, but that's obviously not the case. So
no, that's just
Yeah.
to give you an idea of
the
what
colours
you're doing.
seem to be okay.
Okay. So now it looks
So-
like a bit more of a technical section, and I think this is the coupling hook you're going to do now.
Oh, okay.
So, if you want to have a go with that, so you're
Yeah,
going to need one
alright.
of these. This is more, again, this is sort of more of a Lego Technic piece,
Okay.
which is the sort of more like, within Lego, it's more of like the Technic stuff is more for the construction of it rather than the cosmetics,
Yeah,
I suppose.
I've seen those before.
Which I very much enjoy the Technic
I
ones.
got some of those. Yeah, I think that would be my favourite part as well.
What are we looking
So it's
at?
like a T, looks like a plumber's T-junction pipe.
I know that type,
But I don't
and I've
think
not
it's-
seen one.
I don't think it's
So
here.
we may have to crack into another bag. Maybe it's in this one that I opened. Let's dump these.
So ordinarily, you would open a bag and have everything you need to complete.
Everything you need there. Yeah.
So the bag's probably random.
Seems that way. Seems that way.
Have you spotted what we need?
No. That's all manner of thing in there.
I mean, this has got. Oh no. This has got more of those steps inside
There,
it.
found one.
Okay.
Found one. I was going to say I'll know it when I see it because it's quite a familiar piece.
Oh, we have got this though. So everything else seems to be here, or at least a lot of it does. And then we've got one of these wedge shaped.
There we go. That's one for you.
Lovely, thank you.
Is there another? Yes, I'd go for that.
That's weird. So that's that one piece that just wasn't there.
Yeah.
And then I think is it this one with 6 bumps on it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. And
So
then-
everything except one piece was
oh yeah, you've got
was
all the rest of
together.
it. Yeah.
That's really weird and slightly concerning. Okay.
I hope there isn't any other. If there isn't any missing pieces.
I mean, we haven't.
I've
feel
never
like-
had that in a Lego set. I've never had a missing
Never.
piece. Like, touch wood, so
Oh.
far in my Lego building career, shall we say.
But this is
If,
not
if,
Lego.
if I was getting paid for it.
Well, this might be a first time for you. Ooh.
Maybe. But hopefully not.
I hope this piece is going to go on.
Is it a bit stiff?
Let's. Oh, that was the definition of spongy.
I was going to say, I heard no sound then. I was like, is that
Just
going on?
went into place. Alright, now I have no idea what's going on at the front there.
That's...
How is this piece held on?
Okay, it's giving you a bit of an idea. So those little... What are we calling them? Plumber's hats?
I don't know.
this is what happens with Lego. You start like I can never remember what the actual terms for any of these pieces are.
Yeah.
So you just start coming like,
Yeah.
yes, this plumber's rod and
Exactly. So somehow.
this detonator piece, and you know.
So these are presumably going to do something like this, and
Yeah, they just click in.
oh, okay.
let's listen to the click. Oh,
That
that sounded nice. Yeah.
That's the first click we've had. And it's
that's good.
Right.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Oh, I've got the wrong part here. It isn't that I need.
No, that's the right one.
Yeah,
yeah. And then that'll go into your little 2 gang rounded rectangle piece, whatever it's called. Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, it goes into the bottom.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm with
And
you
then
now.
that is like a coupling hook, I think.
Yes, it will be.
Like, I don't know what else it will be.
I don't know why that confused me, but it did.
I mean, I'm going to say it's your first time really building a set proper, isn't it? So
yeah. So that's true. These are loose, by the way, so if they drop off.
Oh yeah, they're quite twitch. Oh god. Oh right, okay. Oh, that doesn't seem right to me.
Should they be a friction fit?
Yeah, they should fit. Yeah.
Right. Well, I'll go and get the glue in a bit.
That's an illegal building technique. Right. So, I think you can handle this part.
Okay. I don't want to hog this though. So
no, it's fine. I'm quite enjoying watching.
Okay.
So we need.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to finish this piece. Let me show the viewers.
Yeah, we're kind of getting to.
We're putting a lid on it.
Overall sections. I mean, judging by the size of the manual, it's not that big. So I don't really think like it's coming together at a reasonable pace.
It's coming together, yeah.
So.
Oh, this is actually awesome. I'm really enjoying this.
I think we might have sparked something off within you here, haven't we?
I'm selling my 00 gauge railway, folks.
you heard it here first.
And you can put Lego trains on the carpet, right?
Yeah.
So
in fact, they actually they're pretty much designed for it because it's all plastic track and big chunky pieces.
So I wouldn't get into trouble for doing it.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Would you watch it? I don't know. Goodbye. I'm not shopping at Hattons anymore.
We'll have to buy in some Lego trains definitely. There's a lot to collect though. They've done a lot of different sets over the years of the legit stuff anyway. And obviously, there's a whole world of Aliexpress Wish stuff to buy. So,
well, I mean, this could be dangerous. This could really spark something that I cannot afford to spark.
Third channel coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sam's Lego.
Sam's knockoff Lego.
That's a bit concerning that those pieces are that loose. I don't know why that's like.
I'm hoping that there'll be soon something that holds them on. Because it's going to irritate me.
I just feel like you'll pick this up at the end. Oh, I think it goes sideways, that one. Like, you'll pick it up at the end and then half the parts just fall off or something. Like.
I've noticed I'm actually having to push quite a few parts back together again, which is not good.
I have had that a couple of times with Lego where like things can just with you like manoeuvring it can kind of like make them separate a bit. So you just have to like keep squishing it. And it comes together like in the end. It's kind of like if you've ever built like flat pack furniture. And you do like a wardrobe, and for the entirety of the build, it feels janky and wobbly and a bit weird. But then, as soon as it's finished, it just feels fine.
Yes.
That's what Lego can be like sometimes.
Right. Okay, I now feel better about that.
Yes.
That aspect, except for these things, which are unacceptable to me. But maybe,
unacceptable.
Maybe that will change.
So, those.
Oh, this is awesome. I've got like. You just came all this way just to hand me the pieces I need.
I know it sounds weird, but I like the process of having to find the piece you want.
Okay.
Because it fulfills something in my head that's
right.
I'm doing something.
No, I can see me
that's what you need.
getting this bit backwards now, so I have to be careful.
So what I try to do is I try to angle it in front of me how it is
so it's
on
like
there, because then you can follow it a bit easier.
I think once the first bit is on there correctly, then it will be okay. So does that look right?
I just saw someone in the comments say, have you ever seen the Kazi sets, which I've not heard of before, to be fair. I have tried, I think there's I can't remember what they're called now. I'll have to look it up at some point, maybe in a bit. There's like a Polish Lego brand, which is actually quite popular. It might be Kazi, I can't remember what it's called. But they do like a lot of cars and stuff, but they quite often use like a lot of custom pieces. So it doesn't look that as Lego-y because there's a lot of like smooth rounded pieces on them. But I quite enjoy doing those. I picked a few up when I last went to Poland.
Isn't Kazi the Cockney word for toilet?
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Like seeing Steptoe or whatever.
I thought it was just the loo.
Leave it in the Kazi.
In the Kazi.
So is that a bad sign for this
I thought
brand?
it's just the bog or the loo.
In the video where I designed my own 3D printed coach, I went through every. I did quite a bit of research into different words for bog.
All right, okay.
So I don't want to put you down or anything, but I'm quite an expert when it comes to toilet synonyms.
And an aficionado of toilet designs, like.
Hang on.
Sorry, I'm jumping ahead here, aren't I?
No, it's all right. I don't know where it goes.
There you go.
Where does it go?
Oh, have we just got one extra? Maybe I give you an extra one mistake.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, all of them are 2 except for that. So
Okay,
I've just been stupid.
No, it's okay.
Right.
Do you want to do a bit?
Yeah, go on then. Let's do this. Oh, that looks like the buffer.
That looks familiar.
Yeah.
I recognise it.
That looks like a thing. Oh, and I can see down here that you're then going to get like the splashes.
Oh, we got splashes, yeah.
It looks pretty legit.
This looks alright. This is much better than I expected.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think you'll probably be impressed when I tell you what this
I
costs.
definitely think I'm going to be impressed. Especially given your sort of opinion of it so far.
I mean, we've been doing this now for basically an hour.
Have we?
And I am not bored.
This is it. Like,
that's a good sign.
So, to put it in perspective, some of the sort of top-end LEGO Technic sets, like the 1/8 scale cars and things they do,
Yes.
I've spent days on them.
On it.
So, like, and you don't get bored of it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I'm feeling it.
you know, I wondered if this would have the same staying power, and it does.
It does seem to. Right, so I will pass you.
Yeah, you can be
I will be
the
mother,
part picker this time.
and I don't know where those. Are these the transparent?
I think it's
things?
these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we want 2 of those.
For what appears to be like headlights.
Those. You want one of the black ones without any bumps, which I don't see. I don't see one without any bumps.
You know the technical terms for toilets, and I know the technical terms for Lego pieces, so they're called studs.
Studs.
Which is unfortunate, really.
I mean, I don't want to say this, but I don't see what we need out here.
Oh no, not again!
I could just be. I've got bad eyes.
Oh, okay, I've seen them.
Have you?
These 2.
Yeah. I meant these though.
Oh no.
This thing.
Eek. Let's rip into another bag then.
Am I right though?
I can't see that either.
It's not in this. It's not that, is it?
Oh god, there's all this. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, thank God.
How many of those?
Just one.
Okay.
One. You got the 2 of the.
This will be the emergency last resort pile.
Okay.
If we can't find it, it's probably this. Yeah. Again, here's those 2 as well.
The dustbin lids.
Yeah. Or like lamp holders. Like.
Then you've got 2 signal type things. Semaphores. Looks like a.
Yep. Got those.
A referee's whistle. That's the one.
Referee's whistle. I'm loving the descriptions of these.
Giving these things names.
Yeah.
There's what looks like a literal lamp.
I need another one.
Have you got one
I don't
already?
see 2, but
There's some here without the holes.
This one.
So it was in your bag. 2 wedges.
Yep, got one of them.
Are you going to take yours? Or are you going to take mine?
I'll take those.
There you go. And then 3 of those L bracket thingies.
These?
Yeah.
I've got 2. Oh, there's one.
Oh yeah. And then 1 of the 12 bumped.
Plank. Okay. So,
right.
Start off with the long stud piece.
I'll go handheld for this section.
Oh, nice. You
Stanley
like
Kubrick.
I was gonna say, like, filmmaker in the house. These pieces. Oh god, that is so spongy. Then facing that way again onto the end. It's quite difficult to demonstrate this without because I've got quite big sausage fingers, not just completely obscuring the shot of it. What on earth is it doing now? Hey?
I saw a good question.
Ah.
Big Chap says, do Lego do a Thomas set?
I don't believe they do. I don't think they've got a license for it.
No.
It's a shame. That'd be good. Yeah.
Also, possibly quite terrifying though.
A very blocky version of Thomas.
Would you want Thomas's face made out of things like this?
I don't know. You see some of the stuff that like master builders come up with, especially like if you ever go on Lego's website, they've got this area called Lego Ideas, and anyone can basically suggest a Lego set that someone can make, but you basically have to upload your schematic for it.
Okay.
And some of the stuff that people come up with is incredible. Like, I'd love to have it, except obviously it needs enough votes, and then Lego have to approve it. And
so if like 1 million people voted for something, there'd be a good chance it would get made.
Yeah, it's happened a lot. Like, and they quite often brand it as like a Lego ideas.
That's cool.
Set, and then the person gets like their name on it who came up with it, and like
that is cool.
I know that like because someone did because obviously being a Liverpool born and bred lad, I didn't actually manage to get one, but years ago they did a Beatles Yellow Submarine in Lego.
Wow.
But that was an idea set, and the person who came up with it did like a meet and greet at the Lego store in Liverpool, and you could go and meet them, get your box signed and all that kind of stuff. Okay. And the ones that were signed are obviously worth loads now.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, so that they like make a proper.
They make a fuss of the people.
Fuss of people who make them, who come up with the ideas. That is cool. That is like a brand connecting with their users.
Absolutely,
in
like
the most crazy way.
I would say Lego's very good for that type of thing. They've, a lot of good promotions and nice content on the site they do. I'm not being paid by Lego, by the way. I wish I was, but I'm a fan of what they do.
You'll get an offer in the post.
This is very odd.
Let's see. So what's the problem?
It's just a very unclear instruction of what it is, but I've sort of got these two pieces connected here, and then this sort of wobbly bit, and I don't know if it is meant to be. And
do you think that is the firebox door?
Oh no, because it's part of the buffer beam.
Oh, probably not.
But I think it's just like that, and then it'll fit in place. But I don't know why they've done it like that.
Yeah.
But hey ho, I'll go with what they
so this is
envisioned for their creation.
This is what he's trying to do.
And is that taking shape? Like, it looks like it's getting there.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It's just very odd building technique. Because, like I was saying before, like I really like what really like draws me to Lego is quite often you build stuff in like segments, and then it all comes together, and you're like, oh, like I've built this part of the logo, and now this, and then they all piece together.
Yeah.
One part of Lego that they really do that with is with the Technic stuff. So I did the Bugatti Chiron, big 1.8 cart, and you literally you build it as you build the car in real life. So you build the engine, you build the drivetrain, you build the chassis, the bodywork, but you piece them together as they would in a factory from a real car. So you piece like the engine and the drivetrain together, and then you do the marriage, which is where the chassis gets mated into it all. It's brilliant, to be honest.
So you build a Lego set, but you also get to learn how they build a car.
It's pretty
how many toys can honestly say that they can do that?
Yeah.
That's quite something.
Like, it is genuinely, like, you do learn while using it. Like,
So we've got dustbin lid buffers. Is that how the final buffers actually look?
I think it might just be it, I mean, it's a like representation, isn't it? But they're quite close together.
Looks like an udder more than a buffer beam. Maybe that's just me.
It's got some colour to it. I mean, it's kind of...
Yeah. It's okay.
It's a bit sus, isn't it? The way it looks.
Are they sprung?
Let's do the test.
Oh, I've got to have my finger coming out of nowhere.
I'm afraid not.
Send it back. All that money, no sprung buffers.
Absolutely preposterous.
Ridiculous.
Right, that goes that way. And then we've got these connectors.
What are those like glass things supposed to be? I think you're right. Do you think do these people think that they had little headlights on the buffer beams?
I don't know what else they could think is going on.
I don't know.
Have I done this right? Yeah, looks right to me. And then that goes on. Oh god.
It's falling to pieces.
It's dismantling itself.
Once we know we're done with this, I'll literally get the Loctite, stick it on.
Okay, yeah, that's looking like a chassis.
It's a chassis. It's quite big, isn't it?
It is big. Yeah. I mean, I don't know where these other wheels are going to go on, but there is more. There is the right note. It's not going to be an 040. Like.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Right. So now I'm putting the splashes on by the looks of it. So I need these two guys.
Okay.
Then 6 of the 2 stud.
Yep,
which you've got over
2 of them.
Oh no, I think it's the black ones.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I looked at the wrong thing. Yep, we have exactly 6.
Yay. I'm hopeful that we're not going to be missing any pieces.
Yeah.
It seems good so far.
It seems like there's a good chance.
2 of those,
Of
which
us.
you were right with. Then I've got those ones, which I've used. I was genuinely building some Speed Champions recently, which is the Lego little car sets.
Yeah.
And there were tons of these pieces in them because they're the best ones that they have for like representing like smooth bodywork.
Curve, okay. Then you need 4 little telephone receivers.
Telephone receivers. I mean, it
on.
basically is like.
Tell me that. Tell me you could not use that as a little telephone receiver. Okay.
Ring hello. Like, yeah. Okay.
Right. Telephone receivers
2,
for splashes.
4. Right. So that's gonna go 3 along.
Right. So this
I
is.
just keep remembering to get this week and actually see what I do.
Oh yeah.
Um.
So this is the point where it's like. You ruined it.
Somebody tells me something's gone on the floor.
I'm gonna say this is the point where it's starting to look like a train, and then the buffer beam came off, and now it doesn't again.
It's cool. It's cool. It'll go back.
Oh yeah.
This is the beauty of Lego. If you break something, you can just fix it.
Yes. Yes.
It's not like with actual model railways and you touch something and you're like, oh no, I've broken it forever.
It's gone. Go on, off you go. Back to Hornby.
Yeah.
It seems like these pieces are struggling to go on.
Yeah, they're a bit stiff, but it's not too bad.
Spongy.
Let's get all those on. So that was there.
To be honest though, when I clicked order, I thought, are these pieces actually going to fit together at all? And it seems like they are, so, I mean, we might be mocking this a little bit, but...
I think it's the sort of... The simplicity of Lego, whether it's a good or a bad thing, it makes it easy to copy.
Yeah,
because it's very basic.
Yeah.
In its design, and it's quite easy to produce.
Yeah.
So a lot of these small companies, on, whichever website you want to use, other apps are available.
I mean, there's a Wilco range. Shall I show this?
Yeah, go ahead. I brought one of my fake Lego sets along.
And this thing was like 50 quid, apparently.
So those that don't know, Wilco is like a sort of variety retailer in the UK.
Sort of hardware, sort of bit of everything store.
Yeah, they sell like paint and household stuff and all kinds, but they have their own range of Lego with absolutely terrifying people. Like, these are supposed to be minifigs.
We've got to do the Sam Springs staple and have...
Oh god.
He's coming to see you tonight.
Tickets, please.
Tickets, please. I don't know what he's obviously trying to communicate. And then we've got this, like, horse lady.
Yeah, it's interesting facial features.
The bunny rabbit on her jumper, which is strange. I would have definitely said a horse was more appropriate. Then you've got, like, shaken grandma. Looks like
with a moustache.
And then my favourite, Postman Pat, lost in a railway station.
It took a wrong turn in his van, didn't he?
And then this odd saluting man.
I don't understand the phrase, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, as though, like, it's, you've bought this set and it's been a disaster, and it's like, oh, there's light at the end of this one, don't worry.
But the bin man comes on Tuesday mornings, and that's the light at the end of the tunnel.
Peculiar phrases on the side, too.
Oh,
I keep getting sidetracked. Is there anything on there?
Yeah. Postman Pat saying, no more mixed signals.
Oh, right.
It feels like they're not talking about the train set anymore.
But I mean, it looks alright, doesn't it? Like, if it's anything like, Wilco's I would say a reputable retailer in the UK. So, surely that's going to be alright.
Yeah.
And they've said fits other construction kits, which I think is quite, cute of them to say.
Yeah.
Very carefully worded.
Yeah.
I'm just double checking I got that right. Yeah, that's all good. So we've got what looks to be like the splashes on there.
Yeah. And a space for the cab at the back.
Hopefully that's correct.
Ooh.
Do you want to have a take over for a bit?
Yeah, if you trust me.
So you can have that.
Okay. Oh, I like this.
It's looking good. It's pretty robust as well.
I see what you mean about this moving part though.
Oh, you were right about the firebox glow.
Oh.
That's what's next.
Oh, we're doing the cab
so
and the firebox. So
as you can see, we are going to have the firebox on next.
Right. Awesome.
Right.
So there are these...
You kept those safe before, so you've got the fire already.
I got the fire.
Then we've got the 2 stud sort of rounded pieces, which I am not. Oh, there's one.
So we're doing 14, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So you only need one of them. Then there's what looks like a mug, which I called the detonator before. Which is this guy.
What's the first object on there? That just looks like a.
That's the flames.
Oh, is that the
Yeah,
car?
yeah.
Oh.
That's
What's
I think
that
it is.
Colour? Did they not have orange ink?
Yeah, I know. It's like what colour even is that? Peach or something?
No.
Yeah. That's
Looks like.
peculiar.
Let me show
isn't
you
it?
this. Come on.
It is a bit dull, isn't it? Like the drawings don't really do it justice.
Yeah, it masks the majesty of the final project until it's put together.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait to see what it's like at the end.
I know.
It's the thrill of Lego. Well, Fego, or whatever I'm gonna call it.
You might not live to see it.
All the construction kits are available.
But not at this price. And then one of those double bumps.
There we go.
Ah, yes.
Double bump.
All right, thanks. So, what is the process? So I need to put these together.
Sort of looks like a pot of tea that's gone on fire.
Yeah, that's basically what a steam engine is. And then,
Don't call them kettles for nothing.
and the flames like
billowing out of the thing. It doesn't look particularly safe, does it?
Is that how trains work? You open the firebox and
engulfed in flame. Like, oh god!
Like a barbecue when you open the lid. I'm going to put them at a jaunty angle.
Yeah, I was going to give it a bit of finesse.
Some crew might cook a bacon or something on the firebox. This will cook you.
Yeah.
Right.
Someone's cooking a beef brisket inside the cab or something like.
Right. So is that right?
That's it. Yeah, that looks
I think I need the.
Oh, you need the little 2-studder on there. Yeah. You have to re-jaunt your flames
that's
again.
That's the first major cock up.
It could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse. Especially as this piece doesn't want to fit.
Yes,
it does.
Sometimes with proper Lego, you can get you can absolutely really screw some stuff up. I did with the Bugatti Chiron set, mine won't roll. Because I built the gearbox wrong, so it's always in gear.
Okay.
So you roll it forward and it just clicks to a halt like a normal. It's like a normal car in gear. But it won't roll. But I'm like, I don't really care because it's like, what am I going to do? Drive it around on the floor?
Yeah,
I'm just going to leave it on display anyway.
So, but it wasn't meant to be that way.
No, and apparently people were a bit annoyed because in the instructions there's one piece that you can get in the wrong place, and if you put that one piece wrong. It ruins the whole gearbox.
Right, and it wasn't just you then, by the sound.
There's videos about it on YouTube, but not to I'm no perfect builder by any stretch.
Right, so is this looking right?
Yeah, that looks right to me.
I didn't know if the flame.
I like the sort of impression of the doors being open with the little handles,
little mug of tea, even as you call it.
They've thought about it, It's not as jog, to quote a Liverpool expression, that I thought it would be.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Right, so is that done now?
That's that for that one.
Yeah.
So
now two of these claws.
Two megaphones. Two megaphones.
Yeah. That's definitely a megaphone.
Don't know what else that could be.
And then we've got, I don't even know what that looks like.
Or unhinged, whichever way you want to look at it. These guys.
Yeah, and then a 3 bump piece, and then a little bridge.
A little bridge. Okay, I've seen one of them around somewhere. I'm sure of it.
You've seen a little bridge.
Oh no, there's not. Yeah, there it is.
You go out in Derbyshire, you'll see loads of them. There we go. But there's ours.
Yeah, an ornate Victorian. No, even earlier than that, I imagine, Edwardian bridge.
Package this up. You've got an iron bridge set. That's a 1-star difficulty set.
Just place on table, done.
Yeah, but the orientation is very important.
That's 1 to 50,000 scale or something.
A single piece. I hope no one from Aliexpress is watching this. Brand new iron bridge Lego set.
They sell them for 10 quid.
Okay. So it's not clear at all what is going on top there. Or maybe it is. Maybe I'm just too far away. But that is what we are recreating.
Yeah.
Right now. Well, I think maybe not. Maybe I'm over exaggerating.
It does look like another interpretation of like some sort of handles or like working equipment.
When you look inside, you're gonna see like stuff.
Yeah.
You're gonna see detail, and that's kind of what's important.
See the driver being engulfed in flames and stuff like.
Right. Now, how? I don't even. What? The little bridge is not in place.
Goodness me.
The little bridge is the top of the firebox.
Oh, that looks really good.
Look at that. That is so cool.
I genuinely really like that.
Yeah, smile.
Smile for the camera.
Look at that. And there is flames.
It's genuinely brilliant.
It's probably a good job we haven't got crew to put in here, otherwise they'd be burnt black to a crisp.
I kind of wish I'd had the time to build a legit Lego steam locomotive before this, because then I'd have a comparison, because I've only built like electric and diesel locomotives in Lego form.
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Lego's probably got that sort of detail in it.
Yeah.
But I actually quite like that. It's a nice little
that is really cool.
It's a nice little impression.
And then this goes on like that. Nice. Okay.
I just saw someone in the chat says knockoff Lego trains are disgraceful, disgusting, and despicable.
Yep, that's well, I wouldn't. That's what I would have expected. But so far, it's just slightly despicable, but otherwise pretty good.
We're kind of proving it wrong, I suppose, as we go along.
Yeah.
So they've done something here which is like another legit Lego manual thing. So you can see there's a little, I don't know if you're able to get this on the camera, but there's a little sparkle next to this. And that's to help you identify that this is like a special piece. Oh. And that it's got a bit of like a shiny edge to it.
Oh, you're joking.
And this is the gauges, but that is what Lego does to identify it. So like that's pretty legit as well.
Yeah, okay.
So you're going to you're putting the gauges on there.
It's a very good copy.
Yeah, I'm impressed. So far.
Okay. So we have got painted gauges on this model. And let's just be clear, there are some like actual serious models that don't have this.
Which,
that's just putting that into perspective.
I mean, it's a printed piece, but I mean, it does the job, doesn't it?
It looks fine.
I mean, it more looks like a speedometer for a car.
Yeah.
But, it's something. How close are you going to look at it?
It is a rev counter, actually, if we look up close. How many revs does your Steam Loco do?
Oh, at least 20,000.
That's terrifying. Right.
I wouldn't want to see that in action.
No. Right. Maybe we will today. That's one of those, a set of eyes.
You see, I'm good at finding things. Yeah. Like, this is what I quite enjoy.
Yeah, your system seems to work.
There you go.
Ah, so we're putting the running numbers in place.
Yeah. Did anyone manage to find if 3440 was an actual locomotive? I'm sure there must be something with that number.
3440. Google
in the world
again.
somewhere.
That's the thing, I ask these questions on a stream and then I don't stick around and look for the answers.
I'll try and keep an eye on the chat and see if anyone's spotted it.
Yeah, let us know. Just Google the running number, folks. It might actually just be Alton Hall, I don't know.
Someone just said there as well, Lego only made one Steam Loco that they know of, and it was called the Emerald Knight, which is now retired. It was one I did want to try and get hold of that, but obviously it's not available anymore. But I didn't realise that was the only one they ever did. That's quite interesting. Although I do think they did do the Hogwarts Express, but I don't know if that's just like a colouring of the Emerald Knight locomotive.
Right, it could
I think it may be.
Well, this must be that then, if that's the case, because there's no way that some knockoff company came up with this all by themselves.
No. It does seem similar. Like, from the pictures I've seen of the other Lego sets, it does look like them.
I've done a bit of a wonky, and I can't get it off again. Is that unacceptable to you? Or can we leave it?
I mean, leave it up to the audience, I say. Is this allowed?
I've done a
wonky gauges.
I won't name any brands. Anyway, you can leave that one to your imagination.
I'll allow it.
I'll get my.
You're gonna get your precision instruments out to fix that.
Yes.
Just while you're doing whatever you're doing, I've spotted that this flat piece. I don't know if the camera will really make that out, but you can kind of see the indentation of the studs underneath poking through if you look at it in the light.
Oh, okay.
You can see
right.
which is That's a no-no.
That's a tool.
Cheap plastic.
Look at that. It's designed
Oh,
exactly
wow, that's
for this
just
purpose.
perfect for it.
Right. Got to get it on straight this time, otherwise it's back to square one.
I have noticed this one's a bit mucky as well. Which
Okay.
I can't appear to clean off, so that's a bit of a
Okay.
shame.
So, yeah, it's been somewhere filthy. Right, so that goes, so the gauges go on here. I feel like I'm getting too comfortable with this and I'm liable to lose concentration. I think that's it.
It does get you. That looks right to me.
Oh, no, except this.
Aha.
Almost.
So you need
Look at that.
a hook again now.
Captain Hook. Let's see. Here's the cab, everybody.
Nice.
That is so cool.
With the wonky flames.
That's going to annoy me here. Let's fix that.
It looks quite like brutal inside. It's like almost like steampunk.
Yeah, I was going to say.
kind of vibe to it.
Steampunk, video game-esque type.
Yeah.
Crazy steam loco.
With the big gauges and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
or you know when you go to like an arcade and they've got those like sit on ride things where you like
Yeah,
with like
yeah.
the 3D videos and stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of like one of them.
It's this in Lego form.
Okay,
Right.
so I've got most.
Oh,
of these.
3440 is City of Truro. That's why.
Oh, of course it is.
So.
How
what?
silly of me.
That's what they were on about
So
earlier.
they've actually picked a proper number
Yeah.
over GWR. That's a
Yeah.
bit like more than I expected them to do.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not in any way like. That's funny, isn't it? Because I suppose the people that created this will be in China and they will have probably never seen a Great Western logo of any kind.
No.
And so the fact that they actually went to the trouble of getting a Great
They
Western
picked a
running
number. Like,
I mean, you get some points for that.
I mean,
right?
somehow they've picked a completely wrong livery for it, but you know.
And it's a 460. But
Yeah.
who's worried about that?
Who's
sort of thing?
you know who's counting wheels like?
No.
Right.
Right. So
There's
the
all
next-
your pieces for
That's
that
simple.
one.
Oh, well done. That is
All
efficiency.
fine.
Right. So that little. So this is almost like the way up to the whistle, or perhaps the top of the
Oh, yeah.
firebox or something. I don't know. And then, right. Do you want to take the reins after
Yeah,
I've done
let's
this bit?
have another go.
Pick up the pace. Unlike me. Okay, so
It's all
that's
part of the fun.
so we've now got like some grabby rail type things to hold a handrail.
I
maybe?
wonder if these little gold pieces might be handrails for
Ah,
like a
yeah.
bit of
You could be
show off
right.
detail, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm now going to do the sort of cab windows and the surround, and then below that you can see we're going to move straight onto the boiler after that.
Nice.
And the boiler, to be honest, it looks quite easy to build, so we should do it quite quickly, I imagine.
Cool.
Right, so I'll take
you are.
this guy.
And I've got the glazing pieces.
Oh, very nice.
Look at that glazed window.
Flush glazing.
Flush glazing.
I mean, is it? I don't know if it is actually technically
maybe
flush
not.
at this point.
We could.
I don't think we've got
I could-
those single black
No.
pieces.
Oh.
Oh, yes, we do. Yes,
Is that
we do.
it? How many do we need?
Just two.
Two. Okay. Yep.
Perfect.
Got it.
Perfect.
I could take my pliers to them and make them flush.
I was gonna say, I think we've got like most of the correct. Oh, thank you. Most of the correct bags now.
Yeah, we haven't had to open one for a while.
Yeah, so I think like we finally figured out what we were meant to have.
Yeah.
And two of those. Right. Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah.
You've got everything you need?
So two of these need to go.
This is cool.
Part of me wants to go into like a speed running session. I have ran speed champions.
Yeah.
Well, of course,
Be my guest.
speed ran speed champions before, where I've like raced a friend. We both bought the same set, took it home individually, and then we've raced to see how quickly
wow.
we do it. I
That
did a
sounds
speed
good.
champions in half an hour. I think I did one.
Half an hour.
But they're only small scale, they're like
Okay.
yay big
Yeah,
sort of
yeah,
cars. But you know,
Smaller sets.
it's not all about the speed though, is it? It's about
No,
enjoying it.
No, it was. If you fancy a bit of speed, it's good for a change. I will try and sort out the next lot of stuff,
Go on then, that's a good idea.
but I am not
So
seeing.
let's fit the glazing.
Oh, yeah.
in there.
Is it flush? That is the question.
This is exactly how it works on the other Lego I've done.
Yeah,
So you
I've
kinda
got
have a
some
little-
pieces like this,
Nibby hole that it kind of fits in, and then you kind of just go.
and they never come out
That was
again.
nice.
Probably. That
That
was a
was
snap.
That was a good click.
I think that was the second click we've had today.
It's kind of sort of like, it's indented into the window, so it's got a bit of detail there.
Yeah, it's allowable.
Yeah,
it's not perfectly flush, but I think it's within realism.
Realistic. Do you always want flush glazing?
No, I don't think so.
Do you want to have a bit of like an indented window?
No, I'm not always flush.
There we go.
Right.
It's a very high windows, aren't they? Like,
Yeah, I know.
Right, I'll try and keep that in the middle of this mess that I've created.
I think we've tempted fate. I could be wrong, but I think we might have to open another bag for the next section.
Dear. I think it'll be some of these.
Yeah.
We have got the smoke box door here.
No. I think that's wrong. Yeah, we have.
With Express written on it.
Express.
Trains, Express. There we go. Right.
Nice.
So then we need.
So it's these that I couldn't find, but have found.
Underneath my hands.
So you need these, and then there's another one of these long sticks that we still need.
Brilliant.
It's identical. It's probably that one or something like it. No.
That one. There we go.
So I'm guessing they are the little cab handrail thingies.
Oh yeah. They're not. I thought the gold ones were. Oh, maybe they'll go down the sides of the boiler.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that from the photo.
I just thought, give it a bit of bling,
Yeah.
Everyone likes a bit of brass handrail action.
Yes, they do. And
Where's that one? There it is.
I mean, it's not applicable to any Great Western livery that I know of, but
it's sort of getting on for G. There was some GWR black logos, wasn't there? And then obviously into BR black sort of days, maybe. But
I don't know if they had brass-coloured handrails.
Yeah, probably not.
Never mind.
Let's see.
So we've got a more or less complete cab now.
So we'll leave that there.
Right. So we're now going to be creating a separate piece, right?
Yeah.
Which is the boiler.
Moving on to this is kind of being built as its own segment then.
And that's just going to sit down on this, is it?
It seems to be. So I need all of these grey. Do you have a term for what these are?
They look like a car stereo or something, a cassette player.
Make up your own mind of what.
Call it whatever you
want. Whatever
you
want to call this.
Call it Sean if you want. You call it whatever you want.
Gary, Dave, Brian. So
what are those things?
This is just, I honestly think this is just to bulk out the inside. And then it's all going to be built around this as like an integral kind of
It's not supposed to indicate boiler tubes, is it?
Maybe,
You have got this sort of like, it's not going right across, is it?
No, not the right. I thought I was going to put them all the way along there, but it's not quite so far. But
maybe I'm expecting too much.
Like working boiler tubes.
I want to be able
fill them
to.
with water.
I'm going to pressurise this model when it's finished and watch it explode.
Hydraulic Lego. Okay. Cooker with gas.
Hello, Alda, the Indonesia A3. Hello. Everyone's telling us where they're from.
Nice.
Chirpy Chimp is saying Sri Lanka. I don't know if maybe he's just talking about Sri Lanka.
That's cool. Know. If you are, hello anyway. Thank you for being involved.
Chirpy Chimp also liked the window click. Good window click.
It was good though, wasn't it? I really liked that. It was very solid.
Got like a little shiver down my spine.
Are we using the dirty big white piece now? But I think it's internal anyway, so it's not really going to matter.
All right.
Maybe that's why they left it all mocky. It's like, it's inside.
Let's dirty it.
Weathered.
I was going to say, like, maybe it's not a bad thing if some of the pieces are sooty. If you really wanted to forgive this set, you could say that it's weathered.
Heavily weathered. It's the only Lego set I've ever seen that's weathered.
It's not been dropped in the marsh outside the factory. It's just weathered. That's all.
Dropped in the marsh.
What about the A3? Said Seated Tiger 4380.
The A3.
I don't know.
In Lego form, maybe.
That'd be nice.
He might have done that.
We'll paint this green, and you've got a Lego A3.
Yeah. I one set they've done recently is. Do you know the? Is it Austria or Switzerland? The crocodile locomotives with the big electric locos. They've done a set of that in Lego recently.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Brilliant.
They all disappeared though, didn't they? Like immediately.
I think so, but I think it's still available. But I imagine it will be one that eventually they're gonna have to retire.
We'll have to get one of those. Maybe just keep an eye peeled on Aliexpress and we'll find the knockoff.
Yeah. Get another for like 20 quid or something on there. Like. So we're very quickly getting sort of internal of the boiler together.
Quite impressive how long the chassis took and now how quickly this is coming together.
Because it's quite, in a way, basic, but now we are moving on to getting the sort of rounded edges on there, so we need to get quite a few pieces.
Again, these rounded pieces here seem like quite simple, don't they? It's not like we're building up a curve with square blocks.
No.
Right, I've neglected my duties, haven't I?
It's fine.
I need to... We've got some more receivers.
So I've got this...
Are we on...
This first one.
Are we up to 25
We're up to
now?
25.
Right, okay.
So we need the mini hooks, which you've got.
Right, 3.
They look a bit, to me, unusual.
Okay.
Like...
So have we found...
that looks a bit sus.
An original block?
Usually they're a bit more rounded, I'd say. It's a bit...
Yeah.
It almost looks 3D printed. It's like a 3D printed approximation of a rounded piece, but whatever.
Have I interfered with the set?
Looks over.
Right. Oh, sorry, yeah, I got distracted there. I've already given you...
Oh, right, no, that's good.
There's multiple of them. So.
And then the sort of longer version of that kind of edged one.
I don't think I've got them. I've just got the short ones.
Oh, no.
I've got some curvy bits.
I don't see any in my pile of doom.
Oh, was it these?
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm right in front of my face.
There you go. And there's another one.
There you go.
And then we need one of those flat-top bumpless blocks.
And then your favourite piece.
3 telephones.
And 3 of these, whatever they are.
3 pavement pieces.
Pavement pieces.
Right.
Okay.
Go. Begin.
Begin. I feel like I'm on like a game show now.
Yeah, like Raven.
Like, come out. Oh my god, Raven.
Oh, you haven't thought of that for a long time.
What a show.
Right. This is nice. It's even shiny. Look at that. How much would you have to pay normally to get a glossy boiler?
Gloss black plastics. Just what everyone likes.
Just beautiful. How do they do it? It's almost... They don't just drop out of the mould like that, you know?
Complete with authentic scratching.
Yeah.
Fingerprint smudges.
Are the fingerprints yours, or were they there already?
I don't know anymore.
That's the question.
They don't look like mine.
Oh. Shall we have them? Shall we have them scanned? Find out who they are.
We'll get this carbon dated or something.
Yeah.
Like, find out when it was made.
Whoever's in the factory having stolen Lego's designs is looking worried now.
We will find you.
Yeah. And we will kill you.
I have a particular set of skills. Okay. That's an odd way of doing it. You're going on there.
Fred, it's funny when we see Sam's face close up and personal, said Kelly.
Oh, did you like that, did you?
I know a different word for it, but funny works. That's not original, says Bob. Something is nice. I'm guessing he means that...
the suspicious piece that I found.
Piece.
I just felt something drop. It's this handrail again.
Oh. It does not want to be here.
At least we've got a good amount of space here. So like usually I drop everything on the carpet and then in a thicker carpet as well, and then you lose it forever. So it looks like it's the same again on the next side. So we need to find the same things.
Okay.
So we've got these 2. We need another one. That one.
And these.
Your favourite suspect pieces.
3D printed pieces. I don't know who I'm kidding. I don't think my 3D printers could.
I think you could. I think you could start making your own line of.
Oh, that's an
very
idea.
Auspiciously fake Lego. I've got the bigger ones. I need. There's one.
I think you've got everything from my neck of the woods.
Yes, and then those. Right. Okay.
We're getting down. There's not that many pieces left on the table.
No.
I
don't really like 20 more bags to go.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, I'm thinking we have 2 identical coaches. We could produce one each in tandem.
We could, yeah, I think we could try.
You can keep an eye on me.
Yeah.
Make sure I'm not cocking it up. And then we can get some dual core action.
Has that ever been attempted online, do you reckon?
I don't know.
Are we pushing the envelope here?
I feel like... I don't know if that's too much. Like,
too much excitement.
Something bad going to happen if we do that? I feel like it would be rude not to try.
Oh, that's not right. That's not right, Jack.
Robert Osborne. Hi, all. How are you today? We are good, thank you. I hope you are too, Robert.
I thought I was going to need the pliers then.
Jesse Asher says, did Lego ever do the Hogwarts Express? Yes, we believe so.
Yeah, they did.
Apparently, this is probably a copy of it.
That's as close as what I think it could be from Lego, anyway.
XRCun42 says, hello, Sam.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you. I must be allergic to you. And then Menuka Kombalavithiana says, it looks like a black B12, to be honest. Yes, it does look more like a B12 than either any Great Western Loco or indeed City of Truro.
It does not look like City of Truro.
It couldn't be less like City of Truro.
Because you see that now, that's the boiler coming together. That's very... Yes. It's round as you can get in Lego. But it's
remarkably
still...
round.
It's boxy. It does feel southern to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Spam canny sort of thing.
See what you mean. Maybe bit N15y, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, I see what you mean though. Yeah, maybe it is a bit spam can.
I don't know. It's just it's got that kind of vibe to it. But...
Yeah. Come on, Lego. That's an idea.
I'm sure someone will have suggested that. Yeah. You do if you go on to I do notice, like, of all places on Flickr, you do see a lot of people showing their, like, custom Lego builds that they've done.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people on there who do custom, like, British multiple units and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And they look really good.
There's some I get people tag me in them on Twitter and stuff. Like, there was a guy yesterday, it's not Lego, but he created, like, some engines and some wagons and stuff literally out of paper. And they looked incredible.
Really?
Like, really, really
like
good.
origami trains.
Yeah, it was crazy
That's
how
brilliant.
good they were. They're the best paper trains I've ever seen. I'll have to show you.
No way.
Robert Osborne, thank you very
missed
much. Like, seriously, I'm going to pull these paper trains up because you won't
do it. Yeah, no, that sounds really good.
While you're doing that.
I think I missed a piece. It was one of these.
You missed a piece.
How could I?
I turn away for 1 second.
Look what happens. Right, that's right. Then these guys.
Right, here we go. I'll show you first.
No way!
Paper.
Just that, like, normal printer paper?
I don't know. I think so.
Gosh.
I'll tell you who it was in a second. Paper, folks.
That's really good. Nicely decorated up as well.
Yeah, it looks like seriously very good.
Nice little project as well.
Wagon.
That's really good.
It's like shockingly good.
Wow.
I'll tell you whose Twitter this was in a minute, folks, and you can go over and drop them a like.
Congratulate him.
Look, train link couplings. I don't think they're paper, but
I was going to say that would be a bit difficult.
yeah.
Okay, big moment now.
That was Marcus25. Just if anyone's interested.
There you go.
Right.
So the boiler is now going on to the chassis.
Okay, and we need the close-up for this.
So, it simply, he said, slots in as shown.
God, it's suddenly turned into a steam loco.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That has transformed it.
It's a bit narrow.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
It's good old Express 3440 Shed 10, I suppose, isn't it?
It's
like,
the City of Truro, everybody.
Everyone's favourite. Okay.
Nice.
Whatever will be next.
That's genuinely quite impressive. Let's just get that in shot for a second.
I don't know why it just says A on one side of it now, and I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
That sums up my feelings towards this. So
A. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of sort of detailing work now, so it looks like we're going to move on to safety valves, whistles, chimney, and then handrails, all sorts of things. It's like, it looks a little bit American, I'd say, with the top headlight and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And that chimney looks a bit, like, interesting.
It's got, like, a big... That chimney is definitely a smokestack type chimney.
It's got, like, an arrestor on it.
2 domes.
Yeah. It's a bit of a hodgepodge, really, isn't it?
Yeah. I like it, though. It's quite...
It's got character, hasn't it?
If it's not trying to be anything specific, then it's probably best if it's a hodgepodge, because then no one's going to call it names.
I suppose like what you've done with the 3D printed stuff, isn't it? Yeah. It's like just you know,
Well, no, you can still call those
your own
names.
designs. But
You can still insult those.
well, if you say you can, it's fine.
Yes, yes.
Do you want to take over
Yeah,
a bit? Or?
well, why don't I do one and you do the other? Because
Okay.
it looks like...
Yeah, it's got
these can
sections
go on at
now,
the
isn't
same
it?
time.
Yeah.
So if I take the top part, because I can see these already,
There you
these
go. You
safety
do that.
valve
I'll do the
bits.
bottom. I've got all these pieces anyway, but looks good.
Alright,
Oh god.
I need one of these, I think.
Maybe I don't.
And this.
I haven't even found one piece I need yet.
It's all these years of Lego experience that I've had, and
The master.
obviously, the hours I've had to sit and contemplate this set.
You've been thinking about this for weeks.
Yes, yes. I've actually had it all out and I've built it. Just as
Resealed the bags.
That's why it's all in the wrong bags.
So I think
That's a
I'm
lie,
missing
by the
stuff.
way. Okay. Do we need to delve into another bag?
I think so.
I'll just bring the engine over here while I... Ooh. It's taking a bit of unreasonable force to get some of these parts in.
You do have to give it a bit of a good old push, don't you?
I don't mind that too much, because at least then stuff won't come out. Oh, this is cool. We're going to have proper safety valves on it.
I think that's pretty good.
Like, that is some level of detail right there. Safety valve. Oh.
So, I thought I saw what I needed, and now it's not there. No.
I'm
Try
not
that one.
entirely sure. Oh. We have different types of study things. That will fit on what, and that one doesn't. So,
There's no
what's
one there.
that? Ah, that's the one we need, yeah. I was panicking then. I thought, oh, it doesn't fit. No, it doesn't fit. But it does.
So, let's just get this one.
There you go. Right, well, I don't know what you're messing about at.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm
my-
just
My bit's long done.
sitting here enjoying myself. Oh,
Wondering what else you could be doing that was better than this. Almost
there's
anything.
nothing better than Lego building.
No, that is...
Character building.
I'm starting to see that.
Except for when you can't find the piece.
Yeah, I don't see them.
So we've got this, which is like the lamp holder type thing. But then there's the next version of that, which is just like a disc. And I
Okay.
cannot, for the life of me, see that in any of these bags. We've got loads of these,
There's these bits.
but it's flat.
Yeah, it doesn't have any bumps on it, does it?
No, I think we may have to start
Shall I search?
delving into
Right.
these.
Oh, it's not this, is it?
It is! There we
Yes,
go.
I was hiding it this whole time.
The whole time. So we need that now.
So now we've flooded the table with another bag.
We were going to need it anyway. I thought I'd just make it
Yeah.
more... It looks busier now. Looks
Yeah,
more
it
interesting.
does. It's yeah.
I need a single one, like this.
It's
What, like
quite,
that with a single piece.
Okay,
There we go.
I was hiding that too. It looks quite a complex chimney.
It does. There's a lot.
It's not
of
just like a piece.
sections to it. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Like
Is that one of these?
That whole piece, this whole step. I think you're just doing the chimney, aren't you?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Look at that.
That's a
like
lot, isn't it?
5 different parts. 6, including the part in front of it.
I can go there.
That's crazy.
One here.
And this is not just a loco, folks. We've got some track
We've still got the coaches to go yet.
put together and 2 coaches.
All for just unknown price.
Yes.
I was half expecting, you know, the way you had that fire piece. I was half expecting it to be like a smoke piece for the
Yeah,
top then.
I know.
But
wouldn't
I
be
don't think that's
surprised.
allowed. In...
Uh,
Oh, you've got all the blingy parts on this piece. They're all
oh
shiny.
yeah, nice.
Should we do a top and bottom again? I'll do the
Yeah,
boring part. You
I'll
can do the fun ones.
I'll stop faffing around with the track. This is pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
Is that how it goes together in
that's
normal Lego?
legit Lego track. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, you know, that's
Sort
the way
of.
it's meant to look. Yeah.
It's a good snap. That was a good snap. That's the 3rd snap we've had today.
Anyone doing a
Works
snap
counter.
counter?
Yeah. Right. So
Right. Do you want to do the fun detailing parts at the
Oh.
top? I'll do the cab roof.
okay. Do you mind?
That's fine,
I don't
yeah.
want to stop you having.
I'll give you the fun parts
Okay.
because
That's very kind.
as a less
You've got to try.
travelled
Got to try and get me hooked onto Lego and give me the fun parts. Right.
I
think it's these I need.
You do find that like your neck starts to absolutely kill after a while because you just constantly crane over like where is it? Where is it?
A nerd neck, they call it.
That is exactly what it is.
Right, I need one of these.
This is what you always have this thing as well of like, so like all of these pieces are the wrong way up.
Yeah.
And it's the 4 stud, not the 1 stud you need. Every single one you turn over is not the one you need until the very end. But I'm not seeing it.
I've got everything. Oh no, it's right here. I was just looking.
Do you know what I mean?
And it's here.
This is what always happens.
Oh, I don't know. Right.
You'll just constantly be like, where is it, where is it, where is it? And it's right in front of your face the whole time.
So I can have the loco right because you're building the roof separately.
Go for it.
So I can just.
You kind of need it for that.
Pieces on.
So like that guy.
It's even got like little struts. I'm not sure how these go on that hold. Yeah, that is some cool stuff.
It's good.
So they've got like the little struts that would go on the side of the smoke box.
Oh, like the boil support things. Yeah.
Yeah. They're not like properly attached. They sort of. I think that's right. Look.
Yeah. It's like a little representation of it, isn't it?
Sit on there. But that is so cool.
So what goes on here?
Then, ooh, there's more. Where are these? I could have sworn I picked the gold pieces out.
Oh yeah, sure. You were grabbing it before.
There's shorter ones that don't have any bits on them.
Oh, like a rod.
Yeah, it's just like a plain rod.
Inanimate
I swear I had them already.
Yeah. Have they rolled away?
I don't. Yeah, maybe.
Because I kept having this problem.
Here's one.
Oh, did it tuck into your tablet?
It could have rolled off the table. That one's going to.
This is the nightmare.
Oh, it's down here.
Part of Lego. Oh yeah. We've got a runaway piece, people.
They both made a break for it.
They didn't want to be part of
that was close.
the build.
Yeah.
It's you and you.
Okay.
So we've got a roof.
Okay.
Feel free to insert.
Oh yeah. No, that's your baby. You can do that. I'm just, my little faff about with losing parts there has set me back. I apologise for the delay. Oh, that's come off. They are a very tight fit, these parts.
I know.
So once you put it in, you can't adjust it. There we go. And then, so I seem to only have enough handrails for one side here, which is odd.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see another one of these.
4 of those?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, there's more of these.
3 pieces on one side. Yeah. Right, yeah, that's it then. I didn't have 4 of those.
I see.
That's right, okay. My bad.
And then you've got the gold.
And then
why is
it's the same.
The top headlamp on like a brass mount?
I don't know. It looks pretty. It's alright.
It adds a bit of difference to it, doesn't it?
I would like to know where that came from.
Yeah.
And then is this right?
I like the wonkiness of handrails when you look at it.
It's like classic,
they're not quite together.
Classic Sam Strains effect. Right, and then I'm not sure. Oh, I've got to do the lamp, haven't I? I'm sorry, I'm holding us up.
So you do.
Oh, this is like.
That's a work of art.
We've almost done it.
And then you go.
Oh, yeah.
There.
Oh.
Yeah. Nice.
Is that
it does look more American.
The loco finished the body?
We still need the wheels.
Yeah. I think
it's coming together.
Let's show. We haven't showed this for a while.
Oh god, what's this going to be?
Look at that.
Ah, okay.
Handrails, slightly wonky.
Nice.
Little brass lamp, which can face down if we wanted to.
Light up the smoke box if you're doing some maintenance in it or something like that.
Yeah, I like that. You see, they've come up with something new there.
They've thought of that.
Maintenance idea.
Okay, so we're going on to the chassis again now.
Mm-hmm.
And the axles that we've already got in, they seem to be the mechanism. and then there's like a set of fake wheels that go in between,
Yeah.
which are smaller than the other two, which I don't really understand.
Oh, and they're unflamed. That's
It
why.
doesn't really look right to me,
Yeah.
because it doesn't touch the
It's
bottom.
like 9F style.
Yeah.
So they've done that so that that it will take the tight radius curves.
Maybe.
So these don't have flanges.
Or is this meant to be like, you know, like on a truck, where they have like the one wheel that sticks up and then it lowers if they
Yeah.
need it? That's what that.
So
it's not touching
If,
the
if,
rail.
if the fat controller gets on board, that lowers down.
Just to add a bit of stability to it. I don't know what this is. It looks like a piston engine that we're putting in the bottom of it.
Where on earth is that? Oh, that's gonna go. That's gonna probably.
That's the front pony truck, isn't it?
Front bogey, maybe.
Yeah.
There's a pivot there, so it's obviously a moving bogey.
Oh yeah. So
Ah,
it can
fun.
negotiate the curves then, can't it?
Yeah.
Crikey.
Cool. All right then. So I'll let you assemble if I.
This
go
looks
on.
this looks interesting.
So
So
we've got another
those-
special piece with a sparkle on it.
it's these because they're like shiny-ish
Okay.
compared to the others, I think.
And
Then
one of
that
those.
guy, then that, and another one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Then we need a
Got-
grey with like a handle.
And then that.
That guy. Was it a grey one of that?
Maybe it was.
This is the thing. You always like second guessing yourself of like, is it a grey or is it a?
I mean, that one's grey, but that looks like a
It's
lighter
kind
grey.
of bluish, isn't it? Oh, it's that one.
Again, right under my nose.
Yeah. And then we need the 4-stud grey, which it's that one.
It's
Yeah.
got to be that.
Which is again a different colour for whatever reason. Now I've not seen any of the. That's right there.
Oh yeah, again.
It's always in your
apologies.
your domain. And then the 3-stud.
Probably that.
Yeah, a couple of these guys. Then
Like a two-way L bracket type thing.
I know that one.
I know him.
Where are you?
It's not that, is it?
Don't think so.
No.
I know the type. I just don't know. I don't think we have one.
I think we've
Again.
I'm like
Both of them.
craning over, looking at your area.
Oh my god.
And then we've actually got the
And then
classic
Those
4x2 Lego brick in this section as well.
Yeah. Okay.
That's like pretty cool.
Can I do like a speed build of this now? Like
Yeah.
a full-
Show us. This is your chance, man.
to shine.
Show us what all these years of Legoing
Expertise.
have brought.
Well, the thing is, I don't know. Like I played like I was a kid, but not like loads, and I didn't really get sets. I just build stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas
Yeah.
like I only really got into building the sets a few years
bit
ago as an
later,
adult,
yeah.
really.
It's funny. It's funny how that happens.
Yeah.
I was always like that with Connects. I would just build machines and stuff out of Connects, like clocks and stuff.
Really.
Yeah, and I used to play like a game on. It was like an MMO type game, and I was crooked, and I had like multiple different accounts. For some reason, you'd get like a bonus or something. So I literally out of Connects, but you couldn't be inactive on this game, right? So you had to
Right.
keep like playing, otherwise it would say you're offline and you don't get whatever bonus I was trying to get.
Oh, so you never wanted to go AFK, so you
Yeah.
just have like multiple accounts.
So
on Lego.
I made
Yeah.
like a Connects machine that would jab a key on my keyboard repeatedly so that I would never go AFK.
Amazing.
So Connects was handy for all sorts of stuff.
This
Right.
is
Before I learnt...
weird. There's that.
What is it?
That is apparently a bogey.
That looks like something from Star Wars.
I know.
What
It's
on
like, or,
earth is it?
or like an
It's like-
engine or
It's
something.
going to
like-
unfold and...
or
turn into-
transform into something like.
Right. Does it not even... Oh, it does
So
show
now
where
we-
it goes.
Yeah,
Okay.
we take him, and then you've got this pip, and that's gonna go onto this little.
Yeah, so
Pivot in.
this whole assembly moves.
That's a bit janky.
God, it's huge.
Go in.
This is like a king class bogey.
That doesn't feel right, but that's what it's doing.
Oh, is this something to do with that moving thing on the buffer beam? Does it fold up out the way if you want to actually run it? I don't know.
No, it just sits there like
just-
that.
It's just a rubbish loose piece.
It's
I
just a bit.
can't get over the size,
Whoa,
the
whoa!
size of it.
It's really strange. It's like a snowplow. It doesn't look right because it's lower,
lower
than the
down.
rest of everything else.
But that's, yeah, it's only because the bogey wheels have
Let me
got
try
a
and
smaller diameter.
Jam it up there a bit better.
Oh, that's probably right, because the bogey wheels have got a really small
It
diameter.
needed to click one more time.
Oh, is that better then?
But it's still.
So
low.
does it move smoothly when it's pushed up against the... Wow.
Seems pretty good to me.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So
She's good, Cal.
that is suspended with one single part, and it's halfway sturdy.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that.
Those little sort of clicky pip pieces.
Yeah.
They can be weirdly strong.
Yeah.
Like I've had nightmares with other Lego trying to disconnect stuff with them sometimes, but.
That's very good.
So I think right, we're getting these on the go now.
Oh, and then it's time for the wheels after that.
I think so. So.
Okay, so these have just
one.
very, very basically just clipped on with these pippy things.
Yeah, very simple. And then,
I wonder if they will actually go round. I don't think they will they?
I don't think so.
If they had enough weight on them. Maybe, well, it's quite a big heavy front bogey, so maybe it will.
I'm going to go on a limb here
Mm-hmm.
and say it's going to be the same on both sides, so I
Yeah.
might as well do both
Oh
while
my
I'm
God,
here.
this is where it all goes horribly wrong.
Yeah, it's like, no, we wanted the wheels offset. It's our own unique design.
That's not original. So, Bob AT is nice. Boba T is nice. Have you got this set? Could you tell us in great detail what the difference is?
I'd like to know.
I can't believe that they would redesign any aspect of it because that doesn't make any sense. But you never know.
I think it's got to be very similar, if anything, to the Lego one.
I know.
They might have simplified it a bit, maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Lego one's all that complicated because it's kind of designed to be a bit of a, anyone can do it kind of set.
Right.
Because it's going to appeal to quite a wide range of people.
Yeah.
So that's the sort
cool.
of connectors on.
Yeah.
Then I need 3 of these. And basically just chucking the wheels on it.
Cool.
Oh, and that's a coupling rod.
Oh, it's a coupling rod, of course.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool. I mean, what else?
So we're going to pip these in on each end. And then there.
Oh, this is cooler.
That's your coupling rod there.
There
Now
you go.
we get the wheels. So they're all different. Okay. So we've got the flanged one.
Yeah. So they're
Then
for the
this
ends.
we've got 2 flanged ones. 2 of the sort of bigger non.
Yeah. And
Where's the second one? Oh, there we go.
I've got it again.
It's a running theme now.
No.
And then-
Are you going to make sure they're quartered correctly?
I mean,
That
you're
seems-
the master of
seems
quartering.
Pretty
So.
important.
And do you want to test the gauge with your?
Yes, we will. We'll check the gauge and we'll deduct points if it's off.
I mean, I think Lego gauge it's roughly getting on for 143.
So we could
So-
literally put this on the O gauge track.
we could.
The wheel treads are quite large. In fact, is it me or is there space for a traction tyre to go in these little gaps?
I do think you can have traction tyres on them, but
So-
they don't on this.
And there was there an open cavity in the middle of the boiler where a motor would go?
There was a space, but a
Don't
Lego
see
motor
how.
wouldn't fit in that.
Right, okay.
So I think the Lego one must be at least a bit wider, or not motorizable, to be honest,
Right,
if it is
right.
like this, because the Lego motors are yay big and
Right,
a bit,
okay.
they
Yeah,
are
that's
chunky boys.
way too big.
So
Unless they did a custom.
I've got to line these
job.
up.
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, that's a problem, isn't it?
Quartering.
I didn't think about this.
Oh, shoot.
It's okay.
And it's the gears, isn't it?
I just don't
So
want to
can
pull
you-
the whole thing out.
I was going to say, can you imagine if you couldn't access the gears? You would have to dismantle the whole damn thing.
Jesus.
It's taking. Well, that's a non-Lego move. Taking pliers to it. That's not allowed.
I'm all about the illegal techniques today.
That's not original. Hang on. Oh, I was miles behind in the chat. Sorry about that. He was probably talking about something
Right, that's gonna have to
entirely
come off.
different.
Then this gear can go back in.
If you think this is cool, you should check out some of the custom builds. Says Globin347.
That's it.
You agree
Like
with
we were
that?
saying before, there's some absolutely amazing stuff that people come up with. Like I'm always astounded by it.
Yeah. And there's some good stuff on YouTube actually. Even I've seen it.
It's difficult to get these.
Sam needs to say that this set is a bit sussy before the stream ends.
I feel like, is that a meme or something?
It's a bit sussy before the stream ends. Is that okay? Yeah, I don't mind being part of memes. And Dr. Somya KK, yes, I can see your messages. Oh, and Azuma, our friend Azuma is here. Hi, nice to see you. Lego, apparently, according to Loki Co 1170, Lego do a thinner motor these days that might fit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So what we need to know is anyone who's got the actual set, like the genuine one, the Hogwarts one, like was it motorizable?
Sort of moves.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, if I put this on a track and pushed it along, how likely would the wheels be to turn, in your opinion?
I mean, they turn to a degree.
How many degrees?
They turn that way and then stop, and then they turn that way and then stop.
Great.
So I don't really know what's going to happen. I don't know why it's doing that.
Oh, the other side isn't on yet.
Maybe, yeah.
It will be better once the other side's on.
Let's put these...
I thought we were going to have a non-runner.
Feed it to the scrapman.
Yeah, that's an idea. Don't say that. People are going to be up for that.
He'll be getting ideas.
And that's the thing. The scrapman is going to be used in like maybe 7 videos a year, but he's literally in that cupboard forever now. That is his home. And
trapped forever.
And space is very valuable in this room.
Oh, so this is it. And then we're going on to the tender and the coaches.
Oh my god, I forgot about the tender.
I forgot it had a tender.
Blimey.
What an exciting thing.
Yeah. And that's the thing, the tender is red.
Yeah.
The loco is black.
It's a bit strange, but hey ho.
So that shows a little bit of their lack of knowledge, I suppose, on these sorts of things, because most people would know that wasn't cricket.
That's just not cricket.
No, it's a tender. Right, is this it then? Is this the final? Are you going to put the final pieces on?
This is the coupling rod and then the 2 pony wheels at the front.
Let's get all creative with it.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh.
Let's see if I can do it from there.
Yeah, okay.
This is going to be a pain. So. And then. Hey, there we go.
Did it.
And then we just need to get these 2 on. Come on. There we go.
It's actually really cool looking. I love it.
It's good. I'm genuinely quite surprised.
Right.
Now the acid test.
Yeah.
Let's try it this way.
Right.
I don't know if that's because we've done it wrong, or if that's just the way it is.
I don't know.
Those bits coming off.
But if we coupled up a motor to that, it would burn out.
Yeah.
So it's a good job that there isn't one.
Oh, hang on. There we go.
It was like a crack.
It was. I think it was just stuck on something, and it's kind of worked itself out. And that's
okay. It's not going to roll though, is it? I wouldn't have thought.
It's too stiff for that.
Unless you've got like a rubber track.
Oh no, it's stuck again. Oh no, that's good.
Okay,
whatever.
so yes, slight binding / quartering issues.
Okay.
That's not horrendous.
So.
Right. Shall I?
So this was bag 2 then.
Yeah. So we didn't need any of this. So this could all be tender stuff if we're dead lucky.
I hope so.
It's not going to be. Let's not fool
ourselves.
Let's
face it. Yeah. So we got a base plate.
So that is the base of the tender.
These look right.
Is this definitely right and not for the coaches or something?
I do think that's right. Yeah.
Okay. I know you're the expert. I shouldn't second guess you, but I want to be.
No, it's good to make sure. Yeah, that looks right to me. Good. All right. Hopefully there's more, because...
Yeah. Yeah, the coach bags seem quite big and full.
Right.
Right, well this is daunting, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. Do you want me to make a start on it?
Yeah.
Because this does seem a bit...
I'll go fishing for the
It doesn't
bits.
look very exciting, to be honest, this part, so I think it might be a good speed building section if we can find the right pieces. I'm going to have to stand up too, because I've pushed all this over.
I can't see the first piece we need.
No, neither can I. Oh, not again.
You're right.
I think you might have to go bag hunting.
I think so.
To be honest, we're going to need that all lot anyway.
I can't see any of the second pieces.
Oh my.
I have got these, but I suppose they're going to be common.
Well, we'll make a start.
Yeah, and I'll have a little search. That's not going to take you long, is it?
I think there's some other pieces on there I can use though.
Alright. So what am I looking for?
Two stud grey kind of piece. And then I've got these blue ones.
It's not that colour, is it? Could it be that colour? I'm just trying to figure out what colour.
I think it's just the grey, the normal grey.
Okay.
I think.
So
It's never quite easy to tell what they kind of want.
the problem is, there's two of these bags and they seem identical, so I'm guessing each of these is for a coach. Oh,
I
no,
don't
they're
know.
not identical. Doesn't matter too much, does it?
I say just crack them open because
Yeah.
we're going to need it eventually.
Yeah. Alright, well, I only need 4 of them though.
Oh my.
Don't know if there's 4 here. Yeah, there is. Okay.
I don't know what all the because there's so much blue. Flat pieces, and I didn't see that on the tender, so.
Yeah, and you can't put anything onto those
Oh, thank you.
pieces.
So I don't know what.
So what else do you still need? Have you got everything for that?
I need the
Just
longer
try-
red ones, which I think are here.
How on earth do you figure out which one that is?
That one.
Yeah. Ah, of course.
Oh, that was very, very spongy that time.
So that's never coming off again,
Nope,
probably.
I don't think so. That's a trap forever.
So I think we need this bag now, don't we, for this thing?
Yeah, sort of 3x3 black piece.
So this, I mean, this doesn't leave very many bags left for the 2 coaches, so maybe they're going to be simpler.
I hope so. Well, there we go, straight away.
There you go.
Nice and simple.
Yep.
So,
And there's more of those. This is probably a coach thing. You know, we'd probably pinch that out of the coach.
yeah. Well,
Never
there'll
mind.
be enough.
But
Alright,
I'm going to keep
I
this
hope.
locked together and move it over here so that
So we
kind of
need them, and now we need
some of those short blocky
sort of
things. I don't think
this guy.
Ah, yes.
You see, I've got an eye for it sometimes.
Yeah.
Once you,
You are very impressive.
I wouldn't say
Right.
that.
You want 3 of these?
Oh yeah, I've got 2 there. So there we go.
Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's got a bit of a wound on it.
Oh yeah. You see, that's something I never see with Lego.
It's been in the old marsh outside the back. No, it's come off, and now it's
The
made
marsh.
made a mess of my fingers. You don't get that with Lego.
You got some lovely disease now.
Yeah. Although I'm gonna suddenly be filled with the urge to make fake Lego sets.
That's how they get you.
This can't be the tender.
I don't know what this is.
We are building a coach. This
It's-
can't be the
It
tender.
said it was the tender. And I don't know
Can't
why
be.
you'd not build that first.
Look at the texture on these glass pieces.
Oh, lovely. Weathered again.
Yeah. This looks like some British Railways, like piece of rolling stock after 30 years of yebos after nights out and put their fingers on it. Look at that. How do they manage
A few
that?
scallies have been up scratching it and stuff like.
That is genuinely quite realistic, but I don't think it was intentional.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't believe this is the tender. I could be wrong.
It's too big, isn't it?
It's got to be too. The
Because
front,
that's the length for the logo.
yeah,
So
I'm sure.
yeah,
That's got to be a coach.
this has got to be like the chassis of the coach, doesn't it? Because where's all this
Maybe.
blue coming from?
So do I need to like catch up if I'm gonna do one of the coaches?
I don't know. But that's a bit. I know. I'm gonna be naughty now and just look ahead. It is. It's a coach.
It's got to be the coach, right?
So do you want to make a crack at this? Then?
Yeah, I need to.
So you need. So that explains why they were both the same base
yeah,
plate then.
yeah.
Why would
Well,
you do that first and
so-
not the tender?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh well.
That's really bizarre.
Right, there you go. I need to find some pieces anyway.
Okay, thank you.
I think we're missing stuff again.
Right, one.
We might have to
two.
dig into
yeah,
these.
I don't think. Yeah, because we've only got 2 of those.
Because I need some single black
Well,
stuff.
we need. If I'm doing both coaches, we need the other coach bag, probably.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that doesn't have any little bits in it.
I think it will be this guy here.
Yeah. That's very similar to the one I opened.
Let's get him out. It's one thing as well when it's a tough bag. You don't want to rip it
I
open and
know.
then it all like sprays all over the room.
I'm very impressed that hasn't happened yet.
And then I've
to be
just
honest.
sprayed it all over the tape.
Oh yeah, it's alright. At least they didn't shoot off.
I've got a feeling none of those are what I need. Oh, no, there it is.
4 of those.
I just... What is the logic of the numbering system if you can see it?
I don't think there is any.
But then some of them have it and some of them don't.
Yeah, only some of them have it. And
I need to know.
the numbers, I don't think it can mean anything. I've looked at 2 identical bags and they had different numbers on them. So it's a load of absolute nonsense.
Tosh.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, I need 8 of those. Blimey.
Oh, crikey. There we go. 1. It's the same
I've
colour as the
already-
table. It doesn't help.
Oh yeah.
1,
I've
2,
got 4 already.
3, 4. There you go.
Lovely. Thank you.
No problem.
And
So
then I just need some of these.
I don't know what we were. Okay. Right.
Ah,
It doesn't seem right. Okay.
is this right?
I don't know what I'm building.
Is this the right piece?
Yeah, that's right.
That's it. It just looks a lot bigger in person. Right.
Okay.
I've got a. So Jack has speed built a part of it, and now I've got to catch up.
I'm just setting the pace, you know.
Yeah. I think you knew. I think you told me it was the tender.
I just assumed,
thought,
surely you'd build the tender next.
You
Like you don't.
You think you're a Lego expert, and you feel like I'm showing you up, and you've set me up now.
That's what it's been this whole time.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna turn this around on you. I'm speeding.
Oh, you're
up.
going for it now. You're going for it.
I'm turboing ahead. I'm gonna do my coach and then the tender,
Ooh.
and you'll still be looking for the
Alright.
wheels
All right.
because I'm gonna hide them. Right.
What again?
I need.
Right.
See, now I'm gonna start thinking you've hidden pieces
Maybe I have, and maybe I haven't.
because I can't see these.
I
So-
did just use them to be fair. So
I knew it.
it could be that we need to go back on.
We do.
I am missing a piece as well.
Right, let's
I need.
inject some more pieces onto the table. But I'm getting first dibs this time
Oh, go on. That's fine.
because I need these 2. Okay, there you go.
I can have the drink.
You can have the fodder.
This is very strange. I don't know what I'm building right now though, because
I know.
I don't get what part of the coach this is going to be.
Oh, that's got to be the underframe.
It must be, or the roof. Oh, well,
Yeah, cool. It could be the roof. No.
It's a bit of a weird looking
Yeah,
roof.
it's odd furniture.
Yeah. I thought it would have been rounded as well. Like,
Yeah, no, it's obviously probably not the roof then. Right, I don't know what I'm doing now. Oh yeah, I do.
I'm done.
You're done? Oh, damn. I don't know what I was expecting actually, but
Do you know what? You caught up pretty quickly there, to be fair.
yeah,
That's right.
it's not too bad.
So where are you up to now?
I'm just looking.
Okay.
I've stopped getting parts before I start. I'm just grabbing them.
Some
and
of
putting them
these bits where there's a load, you do just grab and
Yeah.
place because it's just like, I can't be bothered now.
on. Yeah, we're at that stage. aren't we? Right, it's these things.
I'm still excited to see what it's like when it's all together.
Yeah, me
Because
too.
the logo looks alright.
Yeah, I've given up hope of it rolling forward.
I
on
still
its
don't know
track.
what these loose implements
No,
are for.
I don't know.
I kind of just want to remove them.
They're the cylinders.
Oh yeah,
I
but
would
they're
think.
just so terrible.
They're just not attached to anything, and they're free to spin.
I mean, it kind of stopped falling off for the time being, but
Yeah, only because we're being careful.
true.
Right. So I need 3 of these. Is it these? Oh no.
Show
It's
a
got
little eye on the,
6. Yeah. You see how? I'm sorry that I'm ignoring you people.
Ben's Trains and Things says he has a train in a tin. I
Oh,
think didn't
yeah.
you look at something like that at some point?
Yeah, I certainly did.
Edward the Runaway Engine says it's the carriage base, so
Yeah.
it must be.
That
Do you know
makes
what?
sense.
I think that's the floor, and then the seats will go into these
Yes.
base sections,
Yes.
which makes sense.
I bet that's right.
What have we got?
Right, 2 more of these.
Ben's Trains and Things also says most knockoff Lego is sus.
I mean, it's becoming less sus now. I think we're used to it, and it's now that we know that it's vaguely competent. I think it's
like I say, I'm pretty impressed.
yeah.
We've got Scott the Blue Lego 3F says Lego Steam Engine video shocked my dreams are becoming a reality. So I think you
Well,
are
that
going to
was
have to
easily-
do more of this then.
Dreams.
Thomas Train Fan 01 says it's a Lego Hogwarts Express in disguise, which is what I think it
you're
is.
right about that.
Yeah. Alexander Rothschild says Lego have heard we've got the bootlegs out, so they've sent the police round. So maybe someone heard that siren that went past a minute.
Go and lock the doors.
We'll pull a loft hatch up, no one will know we're in it.
Yeah, that works. It didn't go so well last time that did that. Can you see another one of these?
Yeah,
I can't see one, but check right under your nose though, because
Scanning,
that's normally
scanning.
where it is.
Aha! It's connected to another.
Oh, that was sneaky.
That's a little
Thank you.
dodgy one.
And then 2 of the long black thingies.
I think we may have to raid another again.
Oh no.
Because I use those two.
Okay. Yeah, they're definitely not here. So
Yeah.
which one do you reckon?
I'll
take
say
this one. I can see something like. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know anymore. Which was the other
Oh,
one?
this is the tender, right?
Oh yeah, because this is the
Maybe.
side plates on it.
Right. well,
Yeah, yeah.
You can stay there then, Sonny Jim. Right. This is becoming too much of a mess now.
I know, right? Because we've had this bit
Yeah.
for quite a while.
Literally one of the first bags we found.
Yeah.
Watch it be the
And
last we need.
I like the way I pointed out at the start that I like to arrange it all, and then we've basically not done that at all.
We've devolved into chaos, haven't we?
This is what happens though. You start off with good intentions,
Yeah.
with Lego, and then it reduces you to just ravaging it.
I need 2 of these, right?
You do.
I've only found 1.
It may be connected to something again,
Ah.
because that's happening a lot.
Come on, please don't make me open the last bag.
Please, God.
Because then we have everything out on the
I
table.
thought it would have. Ah, there we go.
Ah, thank God.
I thought it would have been this one because it's got the side panels and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh, we've got our first look at the operating company logo.
Oh, yeah.
There,
Do you want to show it? I'll put it on here.
There we go. That's.
Does anyone reckon? Because I feel
Is
like
this based on anything?
I've seen that somewhere.
Do we reckon this is maybe like a Chinese railway logo?
It could be.
They've tried to come
It
up
could
with
be
something
some
there.
nefarious secret organisation.
You know, like Umbrella Corporation or something.
We've just really annoyed them by showing their secret logo.
It's like the Illuminati or something.
Yeah.
In knockoff Lego
Train Illuminati. Right, I need to concentrate because I
That's
just
a
put
bit
a piece on wrong.
sauce.
What is it?
See these like squared off studs underneath? That doesn't look legit.
Naughty, naughty.
Improper technique.
Okay. So these must. Do you think these are steps? These things that stick out on the ends?
Maybe, yeah.
They don't.
Although it's on the inside of the coach, so maybe that's going to be part of the. I have no clue. Maybe the sort of
We can have a guess.
buffer beam assembly. Maybe?
Yeah. We can guess, but we just look like a fool when we're proved wrong.
When we thought this was the tender initially. Do these look right? Do they look the same?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, they look
You can
right.
see a difference. Oh. I think you made a mistake.
Have I?
Yeah, look at the steppy things on the end.
Oh, I've got it the wrong way round, haven't I? Oh, what a div. What a div.
So
The student becomes the master.
He rushed and got it wrong, even though he was there first. So did I actually? I technically finished this piece before you.
I think you looked at what I did. And I was wondering when you were going to spot that. So good spot there.
Okay. You can have that one.
Right.
This is cool though.
It looks good.
I think you're right about that being the floor.
Yeah, it definitely is. It looks like there's going to be seats and stuff going in there. Okay, are you ready for
I am ready.
round 2? We can actually properly fight each other out this time. I'm gonna get going.
Oh right, okay.
2,
Okay, blimey. I was just thinking about going for
4.
going to the toilet for a few minutes, but if you're
Oh,
going to rate,
I'm still. Oh
this
God.
bladder is holding out.
Oh, I'm like a camel, to be honest.
What are these bits? I'm not allowed to ask you for help now, am I?
4. Which one are you looking at?
That thing.
Oh, the little grill pieces.
Is that these?
I like those, yeah.
Right, okay.
I've already pilfered most of them.
No, I've got my own stash right here. Right, the double... Oh, this is no good.
Right. And then you got to remember which way round it is. Like, there we go, yeah.
Yeah.
So...
You know, I'm going to mess this up now, because I'm going to rush and I'm going to ruin it.
But I got what?
Up. Come on, get on with it. You're the expert. I need to watch what you're doing by the time I get to it.
I think I've done it wrong again.
What nonsense.
There we go. I thought that looked a bit weird. I'm rushing it.
I haven't even found the bits yet, so you needn't rush.
There we go. Dink. Dink.
Right, I see what has to happen. This is quite complex. You've got like parts going parallel to other parts.
I know, it's interesting techniques for
right?
it. So are you finding this like therapeutic, or are you stressful, or?
It's not. It is neither stressful nor therapeutic, but it is a lot of fun.
That's good.
And again, like, you don't know how much this cost yet.
I'm genuinely excited to learn.
How much would you, at the moment, knowing what you know, how much would you be willing to have paid for this?
I'd say like I could see this being like 90, 100 quid.
Okay.
Because, like I say, because the normal stuff is like over 150 minimum.
All right.
And obviously on the used market you're paying like way more than that.
Okay.
But I'm trying to think realistically.
All right. And what about total? Because I'm going to give you the total cost delivered to my door. So what would you?
Let's go with
chuck in delivery.
Around 90, let's say.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
94.
It's not your final answer. I thought I'd ask you before the end so that we know whether.
And then when we see it all together.
Whether you change your mind.
It's a good idea.
Later on.
Part of me wants to be like, oh, it was 15 quid, because I feel like that's what it's going to end up being. But I'm being fair to it.
Yeah.
I'll say what I think it's worth, not what I think you've paid.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
1, 2.
Right, so the only things I don't know about are...
Well, not necessarily what it's worth, but what I think they could probably justify selling it for.
Right, okay.
If it was semi-legit.
Okay.
Alright, 1.
Yep, 90 is his answer.
I'll stick with that for now.
Right. The competition is real. He's like getting up onto the table, look at him.
I am, you know. I'll get into this. Like,
this is far too serious.
2, 3, 4. And...
What? I don't recognise. This piece looks new.
Oh yeah, it's one of these, like, it's a rounded piece, but then you have the two...
that looks nothing like it does on the page. It's the perspective, I guess.
To be fair, I have that with normal Lego a lot, where it's like, what is that supposed to be? What am I looking at?
But I guess it's always depicted in the same way across each set, so once you know a piece...
Yeah, you kind of learn stuff over time.
Recognise it. Well, I can't see any of those. How many do I need? 4? That's it, isn't it? Oh yeah. 2, 3. I got 3. The 4th must be here somewhere.
I'll go in. There you go.
Right, I've only got 3, but I'm going to make do. I'm going to make a start. Oh,
I'm sure it'll turn up.
This looks complicated.
Oh, okay.
A?
It's my default noise of confusion.
Oh, and I still need...
I don't understand. Oh, okay, right, yeah. Okay. It's cool.
You're turning into a lunatic. What? No, it's okay,
What?
it's okay.
It's all fine. Okay.
Right, okay. I think I have what I need to start.
To start, eh?
Oh, whatever. I'm gonna do the job properly. It's a little fiddly little area on the end.
I know they're a bit Irritating.
Yeah.
You.
And then a red thing on the end of it. Okay.
Okay. That's... I keep finding that you kind of need to give everything a bit of a squish after you put it on.
Yeah.
Because some of them don't quite mesh.
Yeah. It's a bit
That's what
strange.
so far, there's a bit of under-frame action going on.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So.
Right. I don't know how this goes on at all.
Yoink. And...
Oh, I do see.
Yoink. Yoink, yoink. It's like I was saying before about like flat pack furniture as well. It feels janky as anything for like the whole thing, and then it starts to just get like complete right towards the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah, this seems to make more sense.
Like
now.
it eventually sort of pieces together.
Yeah. Yeah, this is. So I have to do this twice, right?
And then, what are they supposed to be? There's like brown pieces now? Like, oh, it must be these dark maroony red ones, but that is not that. Like,
yeah, that is
you
not
can
the
see
same.
that from there. That's brown, and that's like maroon.
Yeah, that is.
That's,
I knew it. The colours are off.
I want to shout the name of the manufacturer now in rage.
I don't know if it's on.
G-Star!
Is it G-Star?
J-I-E Star. It is.
G-Star. Isn't that like a slang name for gangster?
Is it?
If you're a G-Star.
G-Star.
Gangster.
Oh yeah, G-Star Raw and all that. The
Yeah.
clothing, isn't it? Yeah.
Well,
I'm down with the youth. I
Yeah.
understand exactly
you
what
can
this
tell. We both are. Oh,
We're
man.
both gangster as anything. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, it makes it harder for you because I find the pieces first, and then there's less for you
Yeah.
to find then.
Yeah, that's the reason. That's why. Now. And the colours are definitely throwing me off.
Yeah, it's
that,
really
that is,
confusing.
that's that, isn't it?
No, it is like a darker grey.
It's dark.
And I think it's longer than that, actually.
Right, I'm glad I checked.
I don't think that's here.
It must be, because I'm pretty sure that's the tender box.
That's got windows on it too, though.
Oh my gosh.
So I think they're all just mixed in
It's all
together.
mixed together.
Yeah.
Oh god.
This is the irritation with it, like, because
Yeah.
I think we would have probably been done by now if this was regular.
If it was in the right bags, definitely.
Yeah.
These are right though, right?
Yep.
Okay. Right, I'm going to go to the toilet. I'm going to think
Have a
about
quick
what I've
break.
done.
Think about what
And I'll come back refreshed.
I'll
I'm
hold
going
the
to-
fort.
I'm going to come back and finish everything.
Do you want me to finish your bit, or should I plough on ahead with mine?
You can do. You can do.
Okay, let's.
If you think you can do better than me.
I'm gonna see what I can do. So we've still got. Let's give this a bit of a squeeze because it's a bit out of alignment. I feel like the pressure's on now. I feel like I'm all on my own up here. It's a very unusual situation. What's everyone saying? Have fun at the toilet, Sam. I'm sure he will have fun. I'm just going to continue. Where's he up to with this one? Let's see. I've kind of got a bit more on the go. Not quite sure what he needs. Okay, I'm going to try and get the other bag. And we'll just make more of a mess before Sam comes back. Because why not, eh? Because there's already all of this on the table as it is. There we go. Look at all that. Ooh. And here's where we find that it's not actually here, but it is, thankfully. How many do we need? 2, and all the bits are all stuck together again. So, there we go. But yeah. Let's pop. I think I found all the pieces we needed, at least.
Oh right.
I've made just a bigger mess on the table. But
So did you have to open the last bag?
Yep. Unfortunately.
Right. Well, at least we.
But you can have that back anyway.
Okay. You haven't sabotaged it, have you?
No.
That does
Everyone
not
can
sound-
attest to that.
That
Everyone's
does not
gonna.
sound convincing
You
at
know,
all.
I could have done anything I wanted, but it's all good, man. You do your inspection.
I don't
In fact,
know.
I think I improved it.
I feel like you've pushed the pieces together better on yours. I think basically what you're planning is for mine to fall apart.
We'll have one that's like rumbling along and, you know, bits falling off as it goes along.
And the other one's smooth as silk.
One perfect one.
Well, I'm going to switch them round when you're not looking.
Everyone was just excited about you going to the toilet and just asking if you were having a good time in there. So
Oh yes, always.
I said I'm sure he's enjoying himself.
It's always a good time. Right.
So
we need those. Oh, blimey! I'm
so
still
I
behind.
popped those ones on, but you
Okay.
still need the long red pieces, which
I
are
need the.
think of those.
All right, so I need 2 of those. Thank you.
And then you're onto the maroon pieces.
Yeah, which are the same colour as the red stuff. Is that
Kind of.
right?
It's like off
Oh,
red.
very slight. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So where do these go?
I'll try and find them. 1,
8.
2.
Oh, these
You're doing
go-
it now.
These go. I see. It's a bit weird that you put like a red piece on top of another red piece.
I think it's just to like build it up, but I don't know
Yeah.
why they didn't just use a double height piece in
Yeah.
the first place. But I think it can add better stability.
Well, I guess
sometimes.
it helps stick the end buffer beamy bits on. Even though this has come off and it's not going back on again.
Right, it does.
That's alright. Yeah, I like this. I mean, yeah. Ooh, look. It's bowed.
We have got a bowed chassis, everyone.
Yeah, so it's more like a real model than G-Star could ever have imagined. No, I think we're okay. Maybe once the body's on it,
I
we'll
don't
push it
think
out. Right, so
I
need...
found 3,
Oh, thank you.
but we
Nice.
need 4.
Right.
And then I'm
And then
really
some
not
of those-
seeing.
those double bits.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, so if we can't find anything now, we're in trouble.
Because we've run out of bags. There's 2.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And then, so it's just 1 of those we need, and then we're good.
And then 2 more of the flat ones. But the thing is, they're all like I keep finding bits like stuck to
Well,
each
I
other.
see one of the tall ones behind your hand, I think.
No.
Is that it?
Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Good spot.
So it's just that, just 2 of those.
It's a nightmare.
I'll start putting these in.
Where are you? Ah! There's 1.
You got it? Oh,
We
good.
need 1 more.
So it's 1, yeah.
They must be like the only pieces of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, that's it.
Oh, again, right.
Right
on
in front of you.
So are these seats?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, that's what they're trying to go for.
I don't know. You wouldn't be able to put the Lego figure on.
I
that,
think
would you?
it'd be good. Like later on, we have got proper Lego trains down here. Not
Oh, yeah.
steam locos, but some of the electric, I'd say, sets that they
Yeah.
do. So we can do a bit of a comparison of the detail levels, I
Yeah.
suppose.
I think maybe on detail these will at least compete with those.
I think it's comparable, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Are we switching over?
Yeah. I'm
Oh, you're
Finished
you're
like
waiting, are you? There we
yeah,
go.
I'm just biding my time.
Okay, this is getting interesting now.
So we've got those little lampy things.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Alright, let's see what it is. 1,
Well, I've got some of these.
2,
Found those straight away.
3.
Look at that.
Oh, I'm gonna struggle. There we go. There's 1. Then. Yoink! Yoink! Where's the rest? Yeah. Yoink!
Oh, come on. You're all down your end.
There we go. At least they're semi-findable.
Yeah.
I've seen a load of these ones now as well. There's 2.
How many do I need? Oh, I need
3.
4.
4. Easy.
Damn, I'm still looking for the
1.
other one. No.
2.
I'll
3,
wait till you've cleared the
4.
way.
There you go.
Huh?
This is something.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm still looking for the other one.
Oh, really? Oh, no. You can go there.
I'm concerned now.
I'm
'Cause
curious.
I can't see it.
Oh, I think these are meant to be like compartments, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's what they're going for with it.
Yeah, because that wouldn't make any sense as a seat, would it? Because you couldn't put a figure on it.
No.
Cool. Ah, does that mean the doors are going to open?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh no. I thought these were pivoting parts. No, they're not. Sorry, again, temper my expectations. I'm sorry to disturb you from your speed run, but
That's cool.
I'm struggling to find the fourth of these.
That's cool.
I'm worried.
Which
it might
one was
not be
that?
here.
The sort of like with the little end bit.
This thing. I do need 4, right?
It could be like attached to something.
Ah. I'll scout the floor. You see, I'm suspicious now.
I was expecting that to just be right in front of your section then. Look.
No, it's not on the floor. It's not stuck inside a bag.
There was a lot of it down here.
Oh, it's possible that we're missing a piece.
Oh, there it is. No,
Forget that.
The day is saved. The day is saved.
Thank you.
G-Star haven't let us down.
No, good old. Should never have doubted the old G-stars. We need those. We need those lamps.
So.
Ah. 1, 2.
You go there. I don't know if anyone if you've ever seen, but what we're doing now, it reminds me of the Drive Tribe YouTube channel did this once, where they had Richard Hammond and James May build the same Lego set.
Yeah,
and
I did see that.
Competed against each other.
Oh, I would not enjoy that.
No.
I wouldn't, especially against you. Like, maybe somebody else. I could. Now that I've had training.
I'm not amazing at it, but you know.
Yeah, I think it's fair to
I've
say that
just
you're
done it a
faster
bit.
than I am. Oh, this is embarrassing. I can't even see the last of my little lampy
Are you still eating the
things now.
lampy ones?
Yeah. Oh, how
Here's one.
embarrassing. Ah, I see. Thank you.
All legal eyes over it.
The master. Right.
Right.
So I've got to do this twice.
That goes onto the U. Sort of. I'm sure this is riveting, this part for everyone.
Yeah. It's going to get much more exciting, folks. Any minute now.
Especially considering we're nearly there.
Yeah, not far.
All things considered.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be too long.
And this is we're doing quite a lot in this section, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's as slow and, like, useless as I am. At least we're doing 2 at once.
When I'm looking for my pieces, I'll try and look for the same for you. There you go. They were very easy.
How embarrassing is that? He's got to look for my bits. Oh, that came out wrong.
Oh my.
Right.
Right.
Alright, I'm going to put all my little bits together first and then assemble them in one go. So, it is unbelievable how much complexity there is inside these little things.
It's not bad.
I mean, all
It's
of this,
what I'd expect to see from, like, if I bought, one from a Lego store.
Yeah. It really isn't bad. Like, seriously, I thought this would be... I didn't realise, I think it was a 700 piece set, or something. It's more than 700 pieces.
Alright.
I didn't realise that when I bought it. I thought it would be like, have you seen those like Humvee steampunk type things?
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought it would be
brick punk.
Yeah, I thought it would be that sort of size set. 20 minutes to put together.
But it's an involved set.
This is like a decent sized set.
Yeah, it's like this is what I'd expect from a fully fledged Lego.
Thank you.
I'm slowly building up a parts collection for you here.
I'll get to those shortly.
Well, that's a distinctive piece, so this should be quite easy to find. Here's one. And there.
Yeah, this is happening now.
2 for Sam. 2 for me. Windows. Ah, yes, the weathered windows come into play.
Windows.
That's a lot.
Weathered windows.
They're all very misty.
Yeah. I'll tell you, this has been in service, definitely, for a number of years.
I don't know where, maybe like Siberia or something, like snowy infusion. It's when you start getting to these like big pieces, it gets a lot easier.
Yeah. Easier to find them even.
Yeah.
This is really cool. I just love that there are little like compartments and seats inside. I don't think they show this properly. Let's see. Look at that. It's like, I'm guessing these are the backs of the seats.
I think that must be it. Or like the little walls, like where you have like the mirror on it in like a old Mark 1 carriage or something.
Yeah.
But
that is super cool.
There you go. Same thing.
This is probably the best view we're going to get of these.
Yeah, because it's all going to be covered up soon.
Yeah.
Although if it's anything like Lego, they usually let you take the roof off really easily so you can see inside. So I'm hoping that'll be the case with this because it usually looks quite nice.
We were saying though, we don't think there's any figures in this.
I've not seen anything.
They ain't no figures here, so we haven't got figures. But and you would get figures, right? I'm guessing
generally you would, yeah. Maybe like one or two as like little passengers or.
Not bad. Thank you for doing this, by the way. I've just looked down and got everything I needed.
Everything you need, man.
Right.
I think that was everything. So
let's adjust my body and then get started.
You're getting the nerd ache now.
Yeah.
Your back kills, your neck kills.
Yeah, basically. So this is like a...
Oh, there we go. So I'm building up the walls now and you've got the first piece of this interesting Illuminati logo going on. Unless that's G-Star's logo.
It could be. That could explain it.
Yeah, the fitment isn't perfect. You have to give them a good push.
But it's usable.
Yeah, it works.
For the most part.
So, it's like a maroon and gold livery, because you've got this little gold stripe going down the centre. So, is this like a luxury train then?
I think they started off with the Hogwarts Express in the Hogwarts colours, and they changed the loco black. Right, we've done it. Then they got to the tender and went home. So the tender and the coaches.
Like, just slap a different logo on it.
I think
that livery looks nice. We'll just carry on.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Because this looks Hogwartsy to me.
Yeah.
I can see, Harry and Ron and Hermione sitting in here.
Yes, and I think in one of the films, Ron does put his hand on one of the windows. So maybe that's just what they're going for. Maybe Ron's got sharp fingernails or something.
I'm going to geek out now, and I'm going to say that this is from in Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah.
And the Dementors are coming up to the train.
Ah.
And they've fogged the windows up, because that happened.
And instead, though, they've used their talons and scratched the windows up in this case.
Oh, we had another good click then.
Oh. Is this it? Am I doing this right?
Can I get that up to the mic and just... I know it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't. Just try it the other way around.
Oh, yeah. This is a little...
There we go. No, that was awful. That one does not want to go in.
Blimey. Just squeeze to get that wall on.
It's really difficult, isn't it? Yeah.
Did you build the wall on the coach body?
I did, yeah.
Okay, because I built it separately and that was difficult.
Interesting, different ideas for the techniques there.
Are they the same? Are the two walls the same?
I don't think these studs on the top are allowed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, usually they should be circular, I think. But they've got these little sort of nudges on the end.
Okay.
Which I don't think is allowed, but I might be wrong.
Okay.
But,
So we've found a few little bits like that then, haven't we?
Yeah.
That are a bit
but at the end of the day, like, who cares?
Yeah. Just interesting to note. So the two walls are the same, is that right? Or are you...
Yeah.
Oh, did I catch up with you then?
I think you beat me on this one.
Oh, I haven't put the windows... I haven't put the glazing in.
Yeah, pre-glaze the windows. But in other...
Jump the gun.
Realistically, you're kind of look the same as me. Did you find your centre piece there? Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot to get it. They are really scuffed. Look at that.
Yeah. It's like...
I don't know if you can really make it out on the camera. But
I'll pull a closer thought in a second. Like this one's got like a proper big
it's got
on it.
A crack almost, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, the Dementors have been. That's the only explanation.
I think I can safely move to the next one.
Yeah.
At least with us both doing this, we're not having to take as long.
Yeah, that's true. Would be tedious. Right, so now we're doing the corridor ends.
2, 3.
They're not so difficult. They're just.
I think this will be quite easy. There's one. There's all yours.
Oh, thanks.
And
Do I
then
need these
those interesting things.
little things? We've seen quite a lot of these.
Yeah, they're getting the use out of that piece.
Yeah.
I've not really come across that one that much
No.
in the past.
No. It must be what they're using to couple everything together. That's what I would guess.
That makes sense. Okay, so like the door edge is on the
Is that
outside.
2 in 1? It's like 2 on
Yeah,
one.
you will come up on the same thing, which is odd.
Oh no, that's cool though, because then you've got like the whole little tube that you'd walk through.
It's a proper doorway then, isn't it?
That's cool.
Rather than just a little step.
Yeah.
And then there you go.
See, that's just, if I was designing a Lego set, I don't think I would have considered that. I'd have just thought, yeah, that piece looks good, and put that on.
I don't, yeah.
Just gone the extra mile, haven't they?
Yeah. Well, I suppose like when you've been doing your SketchUp stuff recently,
Yeah.
same kind of thing, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
You just have the power to put the detail. Oh, right, okay, telephone time. I've just noticed.
Your favourite piece returns.
Yeah, I think that's got to be my favourite piece.
It's a good piece. Like it's
nice.
It's
very
quite
multi-purpose.
versatile.
Wish it was a bit bigger, then I could like pretend it was a phone, but I guess it has to fit the set.
That's it. So
Ring. I got one.
I've got 2, and
Of course
where's
you've got 2.
the other? I'm struggling to find the other 2 stud
Well,
pieces.
you can't have mine.
Ha! Got it.
Oh. So I'm going to real struggle to find mine. I keep thinking it's under here, and it
I know. I
never is.
keep looking up there, but no doubt.
Oh, it's upside down, of course. Okay. And then 2 of these classic thin pieces.
I've struggled to find one of them.
Yeah.
There's 2. Sorry.
Oh, I got one. And there's the other.
I'm fine, and that's all that matters.
So
okay.
are we doing this twice?
Yeah.
Yeah,
same thing
part,
twice.
Okay. That's easy enough.
Put the phone on its holster
This is great.
with great difficulty.
Oh god. Yeah.
Why would it come on?
Oh, no calls from this telephone.
There we go. This phone is out of service.
Oh, we're supposed to put the coaches up the doors on, are we? Ooh. I think if you're in agreement, I might buy another Aliexpress Lego set one day.
Oh yeah.
Maybe even a genuine Lego one. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh.
But if you'd be up for it, we could do another one sometime.
I'm always game for Lego building, so I am never going to say no to that.
Good, because this has been really cool.
I mean, we do have this,
Yeah.
which is, of the highest fakery, so we could see what that is like one time. Because this has got like, this you get like a diesel, it's like a diesel multiple unit.
Yeah, I don't know.
And a station and a overbridge and like a little shop.
Yeah, so it's a lot more besides just the train.
And for some reason, there's a sign that says taxi bus stop next to the railway, which I don't understand.
Is that
the
meant to
logic of
lure taxi and bus drivers into driving onto the tracks, maybe?
that.
Is
Yeah,
it Underground Ernie murder scenario?
it must be what it is. But it's
Okay.
got. He's going to blow the whistle. He says,
Yeah,
"I'm going to blow the whistle."
I know how it feels.
Working tracks, which I don't know
Oh.
what that means, but
Oh.
yeah, we'll try that.
Yeah.
At some point.
How
I'll
many,
say,
how many
we'll say
pieces? How many pieces?
that. Like 8 million, probably. By the looks of it.
Because this is 700 and something. Maybe it's an undisclosed amount.
Hey.
Probably a lot though.
I'm going to assume a lot
Probably
because it's
1,000
the
at
building
least.
too. Yeah. It doesn't actually say, which is interesting.
Yeah.
It says the track is 46 centimeters long and then the locos are 13.5 centimeters in height.
Yeah,
so that gives you an idea.
That's about what we've got here then, isn't it? More or less. Look at that.
We'll try that.
I'm actually really pleased with it.
This is the thing. It's satisfying because
Yeah.
once you've done it, you're like, I've done that.
Yeah.
But you're doing it to an instruction, but it's still like it's your thing.
Yeah.
Like,
I know, because we put every part of this together.
yeah.
Except for a few stickers, we
And
did it.
It'll work
Yeah, well.
to an extent.
It will sit on
It
the
jams
track.
along. We could try it on the gauge, like,
Yeah,
see
we
what it's
could.
like, because it's
Yeah.
it's
Go on, then.
roughly going to be 143. Should we have a look?
I think it's going to crash against my shelves. But if I'm in shot here.
You're kind of in shot. Shame I can't go any closer.
Oh, something's come off it.
It'll be that flip inside thing, won't it?
Yeah.
Does it do anything?
Yeah.
Is that
The flanges are touching the sleepers.
Oh, I see.
So, so we've got a bit of like a triangle thing going on with it. Oh no, it wasn't the part you'd expect.
Oh really? I wonder what that was.
I don't even know. Oh, it's the top of the chimney.
Oh dear.
Right. So, I mean, gauge-wise, yes, it seems about right.
I'll help out with the piece finding again.
Oh, thanks. But it's not going to fit on. It's not going to run on O-gauge track, unfortunately, unless you've got some real tall rails.
Yeah. So, what's those?
I suppose you could file the flanges down if you really cared, but then it wouldn't work properly on the Lego track, presumably.
Yeah, I doubt it at that point.
Right, yeah, I need to pull my finger out and get this done.
So there's those.
So there's not much to hold this back wall on, is there?
Not really, yeah.
It's like 4 studs.
Maybe that's what they're intending, is that you lift off the side.
Yeah, that's very
And it makes it
removable.
easier.
Of course, yeah.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's like a doll's house then, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like...
That is a good point. I bet that's it.
Yeah, because these are... Yeah, because we're only going to have a very small point of contact for the roof on this side of the wall too.
Oh, right.
So it's going to clip off the whole thing,
Right.
basically.
That's
which
good.
is...
Yeah,
cool.
that is cool. I'll just need to find
mistake.
some people to put inside, and then it'll be even cooler.
Yeah, I do actually have some regular Lego minifigs down there, so we can put them in and see what they look like.
See what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that one.
I'm gonna put the glass in last, like I did last time. That seemed to work.
Okay.
So these windows can have the glass put in either side, can't they?
It seems that way, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a good design. So
Are you skipping ahead here?
I'm putting the glass in last, like I did last time.
Aren't you doing this bit first?
What bit? Oh. I didn't.
To finish off
I
that side of the
realise
wall.
That was a
You
bit.
got excited by the allure of the extra windows.
Yeah. I was like, yes, I'm going to finish this.
Yes, more scratch windows.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this.
God, some of these are very difficult to position.
Yeah.
Um.
But but they seem to stay put, so I'm inclined to forgive it, rather than if they keep coming apart. They could do with just easing off like a fraction of a millimetre, couldn't they, on some of the fits?
Yeah, I think
And then
they're not
that would be perfect.
very refined.
Yeah, they're just a tiny bit too close. Oh, thank you.
I thought they would be a bit of a nightmare to find.
This is nice. It's like a Lego service. You could offer this as a business idea.
I
find
come
the bits.
and I help with you.
You put
I
them
will
together.
find your pieces.
Like troubleshooting.
Yeah, like an IT guy for Lego.
Yeah, there you go. You're welcome.
So I genuinely think these green pieces were literally helping with that bit at the start,
So
which I've never seen before. Like, there's no reason why you would ever need that.
So that is their sole purpose.
Yeah.
And they didn't help.
No.
Crucially.
It just made it more awkward because I wasn't expecting to have to do that.
And you had to take it apart again afterwards, which
Yeah.
was massively inconvenient.
So the coach wheels look very basic.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Sort of like a little disc with like a pip on the end of it, and that's kind of it.
They remind me of the like that £10 classic train set you can buy.
Oh yeah.
It's got wheels just like that.
I think in Lego you can kind of let that off.
Yeah,
But
it's all right in Lego.
you know,
I think.
in a like actual working train set, it's gonna be a bit annoying.
Yeah. Right.
So you do that.
I feel like the end's in sight. I feel like the tender isn't going to be too difficult.
We are getting there. The tender's gonna be easy, surely.
Yeah.
Because there's not many pieces left.
No. It doesn't.
It's when we get to the end and there is no tender. It's like.
Yeah.
So
It's,
we need
mind you, we've still got the roofs to go on these. So
these guys. Pip. Okay, so there's 4 buffers coming onto the end of each one.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Oh.
Strange fit.
Are they the same as the buffers on the Loco?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, okay. So we've got consistency.
Yeah.
That's something.
I can stay. And then... Oh, we need these big bogey frame pieces.
Oh, of course. I hadn't considered those.
And they've got... They have actually modelled suspension springs on there.
Oh my god.
So, fair play. It's like a little bit of detail.
I'll show that. So that is like the only bit of detail that isn't a separately fitted part, basically, besides the stickers. That's not bad.
It's an
going.
actual machined piece of Lego. That.
Yeah. So that is a... Is that standard then across Lego trains?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Like, they do have pieces like that. I don't know if it would be exactly the same as this one.
Okay.
But like, it is common to have like a custom piece for something like this.
Right, okay.
But I don't know if it will be this one.
So it is within the Lego rulebook.
Yeah, it's within the realms of
Reason?
allowance.
Yeah. Okay. I really like that this wall is a very easily removable piece.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I have skipped way ahead with it.
Oh, they're like 4-wheel coaches.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
You've got the competition
There we
now.
go, I know, right? Lego Genesis.
Yeah.
That's another one.
Right, this is cool. I really like this now.
I know, I'm quite enjoying this one.
It's won me over, I think.
Yeah. G-Star has come good.
Yeah, thank you, G-Star.
Not sponsored.
Yeah, it comes out that they sent me this, and I've tricked you into marketing it for them. That isn't true, by the way, because I mean,
if any folks at G-Star are watching, if you want to send any
yeah,
more,
if you've got any more stuff, I'll happily give you Jack's address.
Yeah, I'll start a YouTube channel if you like, a G-Star fan channel. Like,
Right, I'm getting distracted now by our foolishness. I need to get my head in the game.
So, because you went ahead with that step instead.
Yeah, so I
you
look at what you've done.
You took those pieces for that, and
Yeah,
now
and now the other bits.
I took the pieces for the other ones.
I got you back.
Yep, finally the tables are turned. This one and this one. Oh no, that's not right.
Right.
I need a larger one in there. This one.
How do these buffers work?
And 2.
Ah, that buffer design is pretty cool.
It's better than nothing, isn't it?
Let's
It's, like,
show this.
it's pretty good.
That's the buffer. So the buffers are literally 3 parts. I'll do the rest now. So they're all the same, right? The buffers, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Same piece each time.
Right. If a 25-year-old me is going to enjoy this, for the amount of money this cost, and I'm not like marketing or sponsored or whatever, but seriously, this for a kid would be awesome.
Yeah, imagine
This
like
is Christmas sorted.
getting that for
basically.
Christmas, like at a certain age, you'd be buzzing off this. With
I'm going to buy myself one for Christmas.
yeah.
see what else they've
Just get
got.
another one. Wonder if they've got like a catalogue of these things on there.
Yeah, they do. They have all. There was at least one other train
All right, okay.
and some other bits and bobs as well.
Because I have seen, I always get them advertised on like dodgy looking Facebook adverts and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's some that are basically just the same as the Lego design.
Yeah, yeah.
But then there's some you see where they have actually like custom tooled something themselves.
Yeah.
And it's like, they're the ones that kind of interest me.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I'm like, it's all well and good to just basically copy existing parts from a Lego one.
Yeah.
Because that's, you're not going to fail then.
Yeah.
But what is it like when they're making their own designs?
Exactly. Yeah. And if you want Lego, a Lego set, you're going to buy Lego.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if this is something they're offering something else, especially if it's like they've tooled it up, so that maybe new parts and stuff you've never seen before, and that's really cool.
Well, I've quite often seen a few come up where it's like specific cars that have been done, because obviously people might want like a car that's not been done by Lego.
Yeah.
And these guys are kind of filling that niche, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think that's bad. These axles, well, they're not axles, but this is quite a cool little design. The way the wheels just clip in.
Nicely just click in, and they're pretty free rolling, aren't they?
Yeah, much more so than on the Loco, which is
Yeah.
confusing.
Yeah. It does look like it's meant to be able to be motorised.
Yeah.
That's why it's so
think
stiff,
so.
because it'd be forced around by the motor.
And these are free. Right.
Oh,
Are you going to be ready anytime soon?
I see how it is.
Haven't got all day.
Alright.
I seem to have. Should I be worried that these are a different height?
Which is a different height? Oh, no, I mean, that's right.
Is that? He doesn't look right on the diagram.
Oh, no. Is it?
It doesn't seem right on the diagram.
Oh, God. Is it just not pushed down all the way or something like that?
No, there's some parts.
The buffers keep getting knocked off.
I've missed something somewhere.
Oh, dear.
No, yours is right.
You see?
Yours is
you
right.
see?
Oh.
Power in the head.
Right, this is coming off. I see what I've done though, so it's not going to take long.
This is the thing. You get, like...
Damn it.
It's easy to make mistakes, but then it's always fixable.
Yeah. If I can get these parts off.
I don't know. That's not right. They're too short. I need the long
Pull it
one.
off with my pliers.
I'm liking your sort of like industrial technique for fixing them.
It's no good. I can't get my fingernails on them.
So Lego quite often give you like a tool for removing them.
Oh really?
And I've never had to use them. I've got like 15 of them because they like give them to you with like every big set.
Oh,
and it's got like it's a Lego piece in plastic, but it's got like a prizing mechanism on it. Right. And like a sort of like one that can hook into one and you can kind of pull it off. I've never had to use one.
Well,
but they do give it to you.
So that's another thing we didn't get.
Yeah.
Maybe, but again, that's the thing about Chinese efficiency. They're not expecting people to make mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's foolish, selling in England.
Exactly.
Right, so what pieces have I messed up?
Perfect. Do you want to have a look at this one?
Yeah. Yes, please. Oh, it's literally just the red parts. Oh, what a fool. I didn't have to take them off. I've just taken off the parts that were right.
Oh, right.
Oh.
I don't understand what's wrong.
I missed these. But I thought I'd missed off the bottom layer.
Oh, I see.
But I hadn't. Okay, that was silly.
I'm wondering are these based on, the bow-ended coaches where they've got the left hand and the right hand version? So like could you, if you wanted to, you could have the left hand side compartment and the right hand side compartment.
We could arrange it that way.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, like, because if you want to, you can build things differently.
Yeah. I mean the couplings are the same on both ends, so we could totally just switch one round the other way and have a left hand and a right hand one.
Yeah.
Like give it realism that it never had.
Someone's asked if they can see the logo again, so I'll quickly demonstrate that. That's
Motion.
what we've done with the logo so far. The old City of Truro itself. Express.
It's going to confuse anybody, isn't it?
All the cab detail there.
Yeah, the cab is hands down. Why is it always the cabs are the most impressive part of anything?
The thing that you're never going to see.
Yeah.
Like,
that is a very good cab.
So when I said we're going to try and run it on the layout, we did try and run it on the O gauge, and it didn't work.
It crashed. The chimney crashed into one of the shelves, and the wheel flanges were touching the sleepers. So
I don't understand how much is going to be for the tender.
I don't. Yeah, we're slowly running out of pieces.
We're just doing the roof now.
But it's a very small rubbish tender.
Yeah, it's a very deadly one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, son.
On to roof.
What are we doing? So it's the big bits.
Indeed.
This is awesome. I'll be sad when this is over. I'll be honest with you.
I know that you always want it to last.
Yeah. I want to be done so that we've got
done it.
Got the finished product.
Because I can't wait to see what it's like and all coupled up and everything.
All of its fake Lego glory.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. So, what an odd way of doing it.
Yeah.
So that needs to go in there. That goes there. I wonder if that's like that's a way to like pick the roof off.
Oh, interesting.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, that is cool. Gosh, this is not leaving much at all for the tender.
No, it's going to be very basic.
Yeah. At least we won't mess it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got that wrong.
There must be another one of these somewhere.
Oh, get off.
I thought I'd pinch one of yours, but I don't think I did. That'd be something.
Where's the other one of that? Oh, there it is.
Oh, I thought you were looking for what I just pinched. I got away with it.
Hiding all the gubbins. You.
Oh, it's even got the little like curve to the roof, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
They do attempt to be
Well, I think because
reasonably interesting.
Yeah. And with it being
7, 8.
Lego, you sort of know that it's not going to be super detailed and super accurate, so
you kind of
forgive it for any inaccuracies, but then every little detail it's got is even
it's
more
like,
impressive.
oh yeah, and it's just like, oh okay,
That's just real.
oh, it's something that's not boxy.
Yeah. I like these curved pieces.
I don't know, quite satisfying.
When I used to build, you know, when you used to freestyle as a kid, I hated bits like that because they were just useless.
Yeah.
You can't put anything
But
on
then
top
in
of
a
them.
set, they're like the most invaluable parts
Yeah.
you can get.
They just make it. They make it. Full stop. Oh, I love this roof. And I think you're right about the grabbable parts. And they only attach to the bodies with like 4.
So it's going to be quite easy to get in there,
Yeah.
isn't it, if you want to have a little nose inside.
Have you got one extra of the curvy bits?
Ooh. There it is.
Ah, yeah. Oh, sorry.
It's
2
always-
extra.
It looks... They look different when they're upside down.
Yeah.
Ooh. Is this...
Oh.
Ah!
That was so lucky.
The amount of times we've had that where it's like, is this where
Yeah.
it comes undone? Oh no, it's fine, it's
Just
fine.
we're so ready for this to be missing a piece or to have something majorly wrong
I
with
think
it.
we're being too harsh on it
Yeah,
at this point.
we've
Like,
given it. We've been very unreasonable.
fair
Aren't we?
play to me, I've at least gotten it.
I'm impressed. I'm very surprised. I really thought that this would be just like laughing at a rubbish set. I was 50% on whether or not we'd actually be able to finish it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say that now because
We're basically there.
a little way off, but
I think we're not far off now. Like, how much is left on the table? Like,
Yeah.
the tender's not going to be anything.
I know.
Like,
Once we know all the bits are there, then I will take my hat off.
but I'm starting to
my
think,
hair.
if this is the quality, like, you can get on Aliexpress for what I'm going to presume is a very cheap price, what, like, are we going to be able to find one that's that bad to laugh at?
Yeah,
Like,
that's it. I mean, how little would you have to pay for it to
look
be
at that. Oh, that's
That is
good.
absolutely
The
fine.
windows are hysterically bad.
Yeah.
But, like,
I'll finish
I
mine.
realise I'm just showing it to no one there, but, like, look at that. That's alright.
Yeah, it really is fine. I'll get the close-up on it in a second and we'll show just for...
Someone said the Loco kind of looks like a Black 5, which...
It looks more like a Black 5 than
Than a City
anything Great Western. So yeah, you can have that.
You good with that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so it's a tender, basically.
Tender, okay. Let me
So-
just... like, seeing it all together makes it all the worse somehow. So,
Oh, you can really see it on the webcam.
so that we can laugh at.
Oh, dear
But
God.
that's the sort of thing I was expecting for the whole lot.
Look, the whole thing.
It really does look like it's been in...
It's been in the wars, that, hasn't it?
I will never complain about the Hornby RAF DMU ever again. Because compared to this,
Is it
it was perfect.
I wonder if the coloured pieces have been through the same torment, but it doesn't show because it's coloured.
Yeah, there is... Yeah, if you actually catch the light, they do... That's a point, yeah.
They've got a scratchiness to it.
This, right, look at that. It looks used.
It looks like you got it out of like a charity shop or something. Like,
My hands aren't that dirty.
Yeah.
Right. This was not me.
we did wash our hands before we
We
started.
did,
Like,
like, many times. I'm going to wash them again after we've finished too.
yeah, definitely. It does look like something that's been like, it's a good toy that's been chucked into like a bin at a charity shop, and you've gone, oh, £1 and picked it up. Like,
but no, this was we unsealed the bags, so this is not second hand.
You saw us do it. If you skip back,
people always say that if something looks like it's broken or something, they'll say, oh, was it second hand? Was it second hand? Like, no.
You saw me open it.
Like, this is it, because you're from Hatton's, right? Hatton's wouldn't sell something as new unless it was new, right?
Exactly.
So it's always new, and I don't review used stuff. So
obviously, we can't check every single item, but like generally, if we knew it was not good inside, we're not going to sell it. Like,
but I mean, if it's come straight from the manufacturer,
you
assume that it's new.
Yeah, that's what you're going to expect, isn't it?
Now this tender looks cool.
I'm liking it.
I'm liking it. Let's show it.
It looks very short, but I feel like it'll match.
It should have an extra set of wheels, but so what? That's what I mean. It's Lego, so it's okay. Well, it's not Lego. But...
I think we're on the home straight now, to be honest. I don't think there's much left to do. Sorry, I've sort of talked over it, but...
No, I'll find some of the bits. It's a bit redundant, but...
I've got these venti pieces.
Ah, well, that's the last one then.
Oh, right, okay.
No, that's for later on.
I'll need that anyway at some point.
That's later on.
This one. I need another one of them.
There's that.
Nice.
I'm looking at the next section.
Oh, good.
We've got two of
Thinking
those.
ahead.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know where that other two tall pieces. Yeah, we've got it again. Oh,
is it going to be missing?
Oh, G-Star, you've messed it up again.
They've really done it this time.
Until we find it.
I genuinely think they may have. No.
Oh, no way.
Are you kidding? The thing is, maybe it could be stuck in one of the bags and we didn't shake them out fully.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, man.
G-Star!
It
is.
Seriously, I knew it! I take it all back, G-Star.
Sorry, G-Star. Don't sue me. There you go. Goodness sake.
There, for the benefit.
Well, we didn't.
It's all good.
How quick were we to blame them?
Every time we're like, right, that's it. It's going to the bin.
It was like, we searched for like 3 seconds.
They've had the chance.
Right, I need to keep looking. Oh, you've got everything on this page.
Okay, that's that.
Oh, no, you haven't, no.
Oh, I need all these
those two.
little gubbins-y bits.
I don't know what these are.
What the heck?
I don't know why I'm taking it from you.
That's cool. And then I need those sort of like clawy sections. I need 2 more of them.
Those. Oh, 4, yeah. I thought it said 2.
1 for each end.
Well, none of the pieces have broken. None of the thin bits of plastic have stressed and snapped.
No. And we've been pretty manhandling.
Yeah, we haven't been careful, particularly. I like this piece.
I know, it's a nice little piece, that. A good little look to it. With the lining on it.
Lining. You got the moulding, like the injection point, right in the lining, which is unfortunate, but that's all. It's a really nice little piece, and that must be custom for this. They can't have...
I think so. I do think it could be used for other things, but then obviously they painted it up for this.
Yeah.
But it's fairly, like, straight as well. Like, the printing's not on a wonk or anything. Like, alright, that's that for that page.
Cool.
So,
do you think these green pieces? Did you use these as well for the axles?
Literally just for that first bit.
Yeah.
Where I take them off again. That's all I did with them. Which I was like, what?
They're not needed.
Oh, so that's an interesting piece, isn't it? It's just one thing.
Yeah. And what are those bits on the corner?
I don't know.
So that must be custom. Is that to hold something?
Yeah, maybe just like a little...
Don't tell me these are fireman's tools.
Are they meant to be tools? No way.
There could be.
I think it is.
Could be
no, there you go on the outside.
There could be handrails.
Yeah.
Oh, wouldn't that have been something?
Oh,
Get like
really
proper
cool.
fireman's tools.
So I need these 4.
I think my batteries might be going in here.
Oh no! if we get plunged into darkness at any point,
I've got some more. That one's running on mains, so that'll see us through.
Oh,
that's your light, really.
You're gonna love this. That clips on to there, and then it lifts up as a little hatch.
It's got a coal hatch.
As
oh my god.
janky as it is.
Go on, do the action again. Oh,
But you can't open it other than doing that to get it out.
That's quite a logistical operation to fill up with coal, isn't it?
Because you can't open it again.
Or indeed,
Unless
take
you
out
do
the
that.
coal. But no, I forgive it. I think
Have we got any
overall, that is a feature.
single black pieces of Lego we can fill this with to be coal? Like, you know. Something really satisfying about that.
That is brilliant.
I'll give them props for that.
I'll assemble the bogies. How about that?
Oh, yeah,
that's something I can do
there we go.
without messing it up. Ooh, that was a tighter fit than before.
Yeah, some of them are very clicky, and then some of them are really spongy. It's strange.
So there's perhaps not quite the precision that you'd get from an official set, but never to the point where it won't fit right, except for the cylinders on the loco.
Yeah.
That's the only dodgy bit.
But I mean, I've not been like shocked by anything or
no, only in a positive way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you have to kind of give it like everything you've got to just give a bit of a squeeze to, which is not usual, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. And this track is, I mean, this is better than you would get with a metal train set track. Yeah. Look at that. Look how sturdy it is.
Well, that's, you're not gonna, especially if your kid's playing it with it or whatever, you're not gonna, wear it out anytime soon. You'll break it.
Brilliant. There's like 4 points of contact on each piece, and they're fully reversible as well. I mean, a lot of the cheap train set manufacturers' track is one way around only. You can't turn it.
Look at this little guy.
There's the tender.
Look at him.
So what are all these bits?
I think they may be couplings.
Oh, of course.
Because we need them for the coaches too.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So there's the tender.
Let's get a close up.
I love that. It's got a cute look to it. It's really.
That is the best part.
Look at it.
And they saved it till last. That is the coolest. I love this little whatever that is.
Yeah, like a little coal got like a rail. Oh no, that's to open it with.
Oh my god.
I was taking the mick about him to do that.
So
you just
yet again, we have taken the mick out of this set, and they thought of it.
There's a bit of detail inside as well.
So, yeah. So we're the idiots, basically.
Pretty much.
Aliexpress got it right.
Yeah. Fair play. Play.
I was expecting it to be bad. That's all, and you'll know why when I tell you how much it costs.
Oh, okay. So this whole next section is just how to build the coach again.
Oh, nice.
Which.
Why?
Usually they would just say, do it twice.
This is where we realised that the other coach was supposed to be different.
So now we just need to couple it up, and then we're done.
That is it.
So these are going to be... Oh, so we're using the smaller clips.
Is the real set Hogwarts as my king? Yeah, we think so.
I'm going to double check that later.
Yeah, but we're not sure if there are any differences. I would guess not.
As I was saying, I kind of wish I'd built that recently, because then I could have compared it, but I'd say it's fairly similar.
Ivo Hugh Productions says that tender is a direct copy of the Hogwarts Express tender.
There you go.
So
I definitely think it's just the Hogwarts Express, but with a different colour.
And they haven't even changed the colour of the tender.
No, as you can see here, they went to all the effort of making this black and giving it GWR numbers and everything, and then why is this?
The tender, the coaches have thought, you know what, it was too much work to change the colour.
Yeah.
We've got too much red plastic, so we're going to use that.
There we go. Loco with tender of completely dubious colours.
I think if the red of the tender was made black, then it would be dull. And this would too.
And when it's for play value, you're going to want colour.
Yeah, but the Loco, it works.
So, all we need to do... This is the only thing that I'm a bit that's a bit lame, is the couplings. So,
well, how come we're left with a long one?
And that's for the next coach to give it a bit more space, by the looks of it.
Oh, really?
I don't know why.
I guess, yeah. Because it's two large wheelbase things going together. The
Lego magnetic coupling is better, but I'm going to go out on a limb and presume it's patented. So they can't use it. Right. And this is a bit cheaper and easier to do anyway. But the only obvious problem is it's a bit more of a faff to uncouple then. Because the Lego ones, you literally just go... and then you can just take them apart. Whereas with this, you're going to have to clip it off. But I mean, again, that's not the end of the world. No. At least it can couple. So
shall I put the corridors on different sides so that we've got more realism?
Go for it.
Right,
is this a close? Would you say this is a close coupling mechanism as well?
Yeah. Very.
It's not NEM, but
Let's send a copy of this video to Dapol.
or is that NEM? Because it's like it clips into a socket.
It's like it's NEM inspired.
Yeah.
And I'll just pull the buffer off.
No. Well, we can say it's just HST coaches. They don't need buffers.
Yeah, there we go.
God,
But I'm not taking
it's
them
a
all
bit
off.
of a faff to get that out.
Doesn't help with me pulling on it, I guess, on this end. Right, so
Why has it got so much distance on that? Oh, and it does say you can like put the pips in
yeah,
the
but I don't
shorter
know.
end.
No, you can't.
Can you not?
Oh, is it supposed to go underneath? I'll put it on top, haven't I? Well, I should have left well enough alone.
It was. Well, that's that. Once we've sorted that out.
Yeah, it's going to be easier said than done to get
And
that
there's
on.
your spares.
Is that spares then?
I think we should put those in the tender.
Yes.
So we've got a small representation of the coal.
And do you want some mouldy coal as well?
Go on. Radioactive
Just
coal.
one.
Go in there. Yeah, we can put that in there. Let's sprinkle those inside. There we go.
There we go. No messing about.
I am quite enjoying the technique.
So you'll have to get a set of those now.
I will.
Is that going to change your Lego experience forever?
I think it will. You know, it's going to make things a lot easier. I think it's saying you can like. It wants you to put them in like one pit further along, so
we
it's
do
closer
that then?
together.
Yeah. But why not just give us the short piece?
I don't get why it's different.
Got to get these damn things on it again.
Yeah.
But honestly, this is the only thing I've done on this last section. Oh, I've messed it up twice. Okay. So we're just leaving one hole in the middle.
I think so. Yeah. God, it's a
very-
snug fit, isn't it? Yeah.
Is that normal to be so snug?
Sometimes
I like
it can
it.
be.
It's good because you don't want them coming apart unless you mean to.
Oh,
Oh,
that one's come out now.
we're messing this up, aren't we? The final.
Right at the end, literally just coupling the things together. I think it's going to be easy to do that.
Right, I'll put the coaches together.
Cool, yeah.
And then we've somehow got to get it onto the track.
Oh god.
And only then is it complete.
What would you do if we like it won't go on the track for whatever reason and
I
then we
don't
can
know.
never finish it?
That's a good question.
You know what? That's looking good. If
Let's
I
get it
try
on
and
the
reel this guy up.
Oh,
Get
yeah,
the
on the
tender.
tender.
And there we
Swing it back a
go.
bit.
And we can move it precisely like 10 centimetres each way, but
I love the noise. You got a little squeak.
it's
You know what?
Do you know what?
That was great.
It was a lot of that, yeah, it was really fun.
Let's have like a posh little pan.
Get this out of the way.
It ain't going to be that high quality. There we go. Right. So, you're a Lego expert, okay? So, what are your thoughts on this? How does it compare to a proper Lego set?
Should we do a comparison?
Hang on. It isn't finished.
Is it not? No! The coal pieces! No!
I messed it up again.
Let's fish these awkwardly out of the tender.
Anyone notice that? No, no one.
No one
noticed.
spotted it, we could have got away with it too.
I should not have said anything.
All I'm fishing out is the wrong pieces.
Do you want these?
We could go fishing for the studs. There we
You're
go.
having to do what I couldn't.
Right, I'm not even joking, I'm going to try it. Let's go fishing.
Sorry,
I didn't see them in
I
there.
wasted time.
Oh my god, it actually worked. That's
It's
impressive.
brilliant. The thing that's really cool is that there are no, except for on top of the tender, there are no studs visible on
No.
top. It's perfectly smooth.
I'm going to have to just take this off.
Okay.
It's probably
Just
easier.
Dump it out.
Come on! There we go. It's all going wrong!
But it's like you've just been really rough with that, and it hasn't fallen to bits.
Well, this is it, you can just chuck it about, it's fine.
It's quite impressive. So that makes me wonder if the other spare parts we've got are intended to be spare. In fact, I bet they're not.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I've missed them off here.
I do think those green pieces are just for the, like,
Yeah, the green bits.
assistance.
Yeah,
but
no, it's these black.
there's the
things.
rest of it.
Oh,
Oh, yeah! So
Don't-
really,
just don't
there
look.
isn't any pieces left over. It
No.
was all correct.
So does that mean that they've counted them out accurately?
I don't know.
Or do they just risk it and some of them might have bits missing?
Maybe we just got lucky.
Maybe.
Like, because quite often with Lego, I find you always get like bits extra because they just sort of dump it in.
Yeah. But we haven't got.
We've not got a single extra
not a
piece.
single extra
Everything's
piece.
correct, which is pretty good.
I am surprised because we had all those bags that were all different sorts, and
I'll have to tip it over.
I'm convinced that everything was mixed up.
Oh god,
There
yeah.
was some order to some of the bags. But
There was no real logic to it. What's just fallen off there?
we've got the megaphone from the cow. Go on.
Oh no!
Uncouple.
Oh no! I can get that in there.
Yeah.
I may need the tweezers again. Actually, I'll take the cowboy one.
Ah, yes.
You see, this is the beauty of it. Oh god, that's gonna be fiddly.
So this is now the last piece. We did this very early on.
No, there's no way I'm getting that in there. I might have to use this. There's a way. There's gonna be a way of doing this. I'm gonna look through the window.
How did that thing come out?
I
That's
don't
what I wanna
know. It must be pretty loose.
I assembled that bit, so I know there's the potential to blame me for it.
Let's try this.
Yeah. Otherwise, just leave it.
This has been the best flipping tool of the day. This.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, well done.
Perfect.
Okay, alright. Put it on the track.
No,
and then
nothing else.
Let go of it forever.
It will stay here forever.
Right, okay. It's now done. Okay. So, back to the question. Like, how does this compare to a proper Lego set in your experience?
Honestly, it's not far off. Like I say, obviously, the only, like, the big things we've noticed is the sort of scuffed kind of messiness of the plastics. Obviously, whatever this livery is, I don't know what it's meant to be, but it's, you know, it's fine. I'd say that, like, I think it's, like people in the chat have been saying, it is literally just a carbon copy of the Hogwarts Express set from Lego.
Think it is.
It's the same parts, so it's gonna feel like a normal Lego set.
Yeah.
The main thing is, the instructions were really good.
Yeah, they were fine, absolutely.
Only a few bits that kind of stumped me a little bit, but generally it was pretty well done.
Yeah.
Obviously, the big issue I had was the bags being wrong. But
Yeah.
did it cause that much of a
really.
problem?
No.
Not really.
I
So
reckon it might have saved us half an hour if they were ordered properly.
yeah. So I've got legit Lego here to show, so we can do a bit of a comparison. Obviously, it's an electric Lego, so it's a completely different thing. So I'll get rid of this piece. So we've got this here and a couple of coaches.
So it's like similar kind of.
We have got bits falling off. There's a few problems with this one.
Oh yeah, sorry, I've exposed
It's
that,
fine.
haven't I?
But yeah, you know, so like, I'd say the detail levels are a bit more interesting. Like they kind of go for a bit more like, a bit more style with it. I'm gonna keep tipping off, but you can kind of see there in the cab. You've got like, I don't know why that piece is there.
Yeah, I noticed there's some stuff.
There's like printed like control panels in there and stuff, and you kind of get an approximation of like the internals. And obviously, this is motorized, so there is a motor in there.
And you do get the figures as well, which we didn't.
And then, what I always love the most about these is the coach interiors. So I'll get in here.
Which I think are probably better than what we've done today. Having looked at them already.
So, again, little people in there. You got a toilet. Guy on the computer, you've got luggage. Like they go, like I say, for these little, I want to say like Easter eggs.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's got passion to it.
Yeah. So,
Whereas I think this kind of does too.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's always just going to be a copy.
Yeah. Well, I would imagine that originally this would have had like the Harry Potter characters with it, which obviously they can't copy.
Yeah, they're not ever going to be able to do that.
So that's probably why.
Because, like I say, I think the actual concept of the bricks is copyable. Like they can't patent that anymore.
Yeah.
But they can patent like the minifigures themselves, the designs of them, some of the custom parts and like the brands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, they've gotten and they haven't just taken off the branding and not replaced it. You have got some logos put on there.
They've come up with that themselves.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it's meant to be, but it looks interesting.
So there's some effort gone into it. Besides the messy finish of some of the pieces, perfectly okay.
Yeah, I recommend it.
So you know how much this kind of stuff usually costs. You said as we were building it that you think about 90 quid.
I think they could sell it for that.
Okay.
I don't think it's not going to be 90 quid.
Okay, all right, but that's a reasonable thing. Right, so are you ready for the reveal of how much this thing cost?
Let's find out.
Well, It cost, including delivery to my door from China, $30.
$30?
$30. So it's £21.
£21.
Yeah. I think it was £18 without the postage, £21 with the postage.
My God.
Isn't that crazy?
That's like you could pick this up as a Christmas present for a kid for Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, most younger kids especially are not going to care that it's not real Lego.
It's
21 quid.
21 quid.
Jeez.
And two of us have spent a whole afternoon having a really good time with it.
Yeah.
For a tenner a piece.
Like that was as much fun as I would have had building a regular Lego set. Like, it's the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so the next question for you is the real test of whether you actually think this is any good or not.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Do you want to take this home with you?
Yeah.
There we go. He's not lying then.
I genuinely would.
So seriously, do you want to take it? Because I won't have any.
I mean, if you don't want it, I'll go for it.
You're willing to have it in your collection?
I'm sure my nephew would very much enjoy seeing this if you don't mind at all. But.
See that? So I got a video out of him, and I got rid of it as well. Look at that.
He doesn't have to keep it up here with the real stuff.
Yeah. Well, no? I'll send you an email when I've got the next one.
We'll arrange again. Yeah. Like I say, I mean, I'm definitely game for doing something with this.
Absolutely.
At some point. We'll definitely try something with that.
That would be good.
We could maybe even do some real Lego stuff. Like, what if you never know? You might be into this now.
Yeah.
So you might end up buying some more.
I would definitely be up for doing that again.
But I'm genuinely interested to see if we could try and find something that's actually bad.
Yeah.
Because
that will be the challenge, I think.
I do think it will be a case of if I can try and identify something that's like a unique design, and if it's really cheap, surely that's going to be janky.
Yeah.
Like, and that'll be frustrating, but in a fun way, I imagine.
But how are you going to find anything of this scale for less than like £21 delivered?
You're not going to get anything like this.
Like, how cheap would it have to be bad?
I'm astounded. And again, it's presented reasonably well.
It was fine. It was perfect. It was adequate.
It's all nicely branded on there. All the instructions, as you saw, were as you'd expect. Like,
you've got to double take at some of it, but we were never stuck.
For £21, that's
$30.
Fair play to G-Star. Like, whoever you guys are.
Thank you for the afternoon of fun. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Well, if you enjoyed it and you'd like to see more, do comment down below and let us know. Thank you for coming, Jack.
Thanks for having me. Pleasure.
Got better things to do than this, but I'm glad I wasn't doing this alone.
There's nothing better to do than play with Lego, Sam.
I agree. I would now agree. I think I might have messed this up far worse than I did if you weren't here, so thank you for that.
No, it's all fun and games,
Real. Well, thank you, Jack, and thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it too, of course. I know some of you have been with us the whole time, so well done. That was a marathon. And we'll see you soon for some more videos.
Yeah, see you next time.
Cheers, folks.
Thanks, guys.
Hey folks, thank you all very, very much for tuning in for another episode of Sam's Trains Live. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back with another episode very, very soon, but in the meantime, please enjoy the videos that I'll be posting on my channel. Till then, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks again for your support, folks, and take care of yourselves.